What's going on, chat? What's going on, chat? Hit the like button on the way in, man. Hit the like button on the way in, brother. Let me start off with these comment section real quick and get this off the screen. Let me get this off the screen. Get this off the screen. What's going on, chat, man? You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling? A day removed from that blowout. I feel good. Sky, what's going on? He said CC fire. She is, man. She is fire. Fro, he said, what's up, Courtside in chat? What's up, Fro, man? What's up with you? Angela, what up? Justice, he said, Junkie, how this team carries over their dominant performance from the Aces game will tell me where this team is as a true contender. The Fever cannot relax. I agree with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. That's why I think it's all coming together, though, in my opinion. In my opinion, it start all coming together, and I'm not surprised, brother. You know what I'm saying? I got some people in the back. Sean, that's probably Pete. J-Dub, bro, what up, man? How you guys feeling a day removed after the blowout against the Aces, man? How y'all feeling, man? Nobody?
Wait a minute. Please don't tell me, Pete, is that yours, man? Is that
yeah, man. Sean, how you feeling? How you feeling a day removed, man? How you feeling, man?
I'm good. It's just I see the Public Enemy thing, and I just had to laugh. It's just hilarious to see that.
I didn't even know it was him.
1989. But yeah, man. A day removed. Just a day to reflect on everything. I mean, the team looked good out there. You know, for the most part. I like where they're going as a team. Kelsey, leading the way as y'all saw. AB, she looked good. 19 and 11. Kaylin was flirting with a triple double. With 12, 7, and 6. Yeah, I like what I was seeing. Ty Harris looked good out there. A lot of the pieces are coming together. Some things, still could be improved upon, but overall, man, like they're trending in the right direction as a team, and I feel like that's what's important. Moving forward, going into the game, I think Wednesday against the Valkyries. Cece's going to be off that minutes restriction, so we're going to see something, in that game, and we all know like the Valkyries like to play hard whenever they play the Fever. So rubber matchup. I'm expecting it to be tight, physical, but they'll be ready.
Hey, aren't the Valkyries like the best defensive team in the league?
Yeah.
So that's a good test then. That's a good test for the Fever. Shane, he said you still high about the win. No, I'm not too high about it. I'm happy about it though. You know what I mean? A little bragging rights, but it's still early in the season, so I don't want to get too high and too low on it. But I am happy we beat the Aces and we smacked the Aces around like that. Yeah, I am kind of happy. Just to say, wouldn't blame Fever fans if they are, but tonight got to move on. There are more games to go. I agree with you on that, man. I agree with you on that. He also said, if the Fever make the playoffs, I'd like to see you guys rematch the Wings. Hey, let me ask you guys this, man. If there's a team out there, who would you not want the Indiana Fever to match up with in the playoffs? Like, if they started today, who would you not want them to play?
Based on matchups?
Yeah.
It's really between two teams. I would say the Valkyries in a 3-game. I don't want to face the Valkyries in a 3-game series. I'd rather face them in a 7-game because the playoffs is best of 5, and then it's best of 7 if you make the finals. So
right.
The Valkyries is one team, and the other team, realistically, because Minnesota. But to be told, I think we match up well against Minnesota. We just haven't played them yet. My pick would actually be Atlanta because our lack of front court depth. Yeah. So, like those two teams, I feel like the Valkyries, because defensively, I feel like they're the best team. They know how to like close the gaps on the second level with their size. So there'll be a bad matchup problem for like a couple of our players. I feel like she's going to be a problem for AB because down low she could get into foul trouble. Ami here be flopping, and Kelsey, because she's so short, she's going to have to rely on shooting threes because they're not just going to let her do what she wants down there. Like, right. It's a good matchup. It's a good matchup for Kaylin because she has the playmaking ability and she can see where everything goes. But that's a bad matchup there. And with Atlanta's because of their front court depth, and they like to, do run and gun with Jordan Canada, and then opens up the floor for 3-point shooters like Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard. That's what they like to do. So those are really tougher matches. But outside of that, I feel like we match up well against Dallas. We match up well against the Lynx. So I'm not really scared of them. The Liberty are still trying to figure things out right now. I feel like we match up well against, them outside of their size, but that's my personal, stance on it in terms of matchups.
Hey, Pete, J-Dub, Fro, what's up, man? What you guys thinking, man?
What up? Go Page Packers.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you. What up, J Dub?
Yeah, what's up, fellas? What was the question again? My bad.
Like, I think the Fever are starting to gel together, man. I'm not really scared of too many teams, but I was just asking the question, like, who would you not want to see them match up with right now?
Um, I think the Valkyries are a tough matchup. It's a static in the background. Is that me?
Uh, I don't know. Probably
Um,
you good. Go ahead. You good.
yeah, I think the Valkyries are a tough matchup, and I think the honestly probably a dream. I don't know about the links because we haven't played them yet, but we'll see. I'm more so focused. I want this team to put together some good wins, some games, maybe like a 4-5, 6 game win streak. And I just want to see them play consistent. I was happy about the win last night. I didn't get too high because, like I said, I just need this team to play consistently and beat some good teams. But
Yeah.
I'm good with the win. I think hopefully CC is off this minute restriction come next game, and we'll see how they play. We'll see how they play.
Judge Jules, she kind of touched on that. She said India is finally gelling together. CC off minute restriction will be great. Plus, they're playing at home. The split with Golden State won by 8 in the first meeting and a loss by 2 in the second meeting. So this is the third meeting, man. It's the tiebreaker. We don't play them no more this season, probably, right?
What happened with that?
This the last time we played Golden State.
Yeah, for the season.
Yeah, so this the season. So this the tiebreaker right here, man. We got them. They got us. I think they gelling together. So I agree with you, Just Jules. I think they gelling together, man, at the right time too, right before All-Star break. When is All-Star break? Next week?
Next week, yeah, right around the 22nd. Yeah.
Yeah. So CC coming back off the little restriction. I think bro. I don't know why, man. I think this team about to be dangerous, man. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like because CC gonna do CC things, bro. She great. I think she gonna do her thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you got 3 of them. Sophie out here hitting threes. I think about to be dangerous, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Fro or Pete, what you guys think, man?
I'll tell you starting five. I don't want to see them matched up against
Okay.
Tina, Jerry, Dave, Truth, and Maria.
Well, here you
That
go,
starting
man.
five cannot be trusted in the same locker room as Kelsey Mitchell and Stephanie White.
You crazy, man. Who would you rather? Who's the real team, man?
That I don't want to see them match. What, now or in the playoffs?
Yeah, in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Who do you
Yeah,
fear? I should ask. Who do you fear?
I would say the T that they match up badly against is Golden State.
Yeah.
Golden State, because they've figured out CC. A lot of teams have, but they've really figured out CC. They know that CC is ready for this one, Sean.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
CC is Deontay Wilder.
Interesting.
How did he get beat by Fury? He got physical. He got more physical. He leaned on him and tired him out.
Yeah.
On defense. He made him go on the defensive. So then when he was on the offensive, he was already gassed. That was Tyson Fury's strategy. Damn, my analogies are fire. Let me just take a moment and just praise myself. Applause for myself, because I gotta blow somebody around here to get a fucking applause. But applause for but seriously though, you guys get what I'm saying. I'm being serious with the analogy.
No, I don't get it.
Okay, what I'm saying, J-Dub, you saw the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight, right? Of course. Okay, He was putting his body on him. You know what I'm saying? Gassing him out. The Valkyries, the analogy, J-Dub, is that the Valkyries know if you get really physical on CC, you make her expend a lot of energy on the defensive end, and on offense, you just lean on her, get really physical. It takes her out of her game. Because even if she is physically able to handle it, J-Dub, mentally, she's not the kind of player yet who can overcome that. You get what I'm saying? She hasn't really, don't be fooled by the records and everything. They got a lot more film on her, and it's showing this year the frustration with the physicality on her. And even when it's not dirty, just physical.
I disagree with that though.
Nobody.
Okay.
She's having one of her best. I mean, especially before the injury and limit restrictions, she having one of her best years. Well, she having the best year she ever had in the WNBA.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And the Valkyries, she does good against the Valkyries. So I don't think they got her figured out.
I think well, I feel like to Pete's point, the only way like that matchup is gonna like really like get to her is because to me it all centers on AB. I feel like the minute she's again, because of the lack of front court depth, if she ever gets into foul trouble, like against a Jessica Saloon down low or a Leticia Ahmed here who knows how to embellish calls and know what refs are on the floor, who's gonna give her calls. She gets in foul trouble, that opens up the paint, which allows, like Caitlin Chen or Veronica Burton to essentially ISO Cece, knowing that Cece's not going to get any help defense from any of her, her teammates. If they're not going to help her out, she has to essentially fend for herself down low, get her in foul trouble, gets her out of her game. She has more foul calls. She can't focus on herself on the offensive end. She gets double-minded. It just creates a lot of friction,
It's a little stew. It's a little beef stew, but he said it better than I did.
You just reminded me of something, Sean. You just reminded me of something, man. The last game we played the Valkyries, that is when they was isolating CC, right?
Yeah, yes. It's not. Yeah. It wasn't just that game. They Portland did it. Portland did it too.
Portland did it.
We fixed that since then. No, we've been our defense a little better since then.
That's when
I think they don't want to put out the blueprint, isn't it?
Because AB got in foul trouble in those games. Like it's really all dictated. I keep trying to tell. It's all dictated on if AB stays in that game.
Exactly. Remember when I said that? Yeah. When they know that if they take, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now you're good. I just feel like whenever they take AB out of the game, they have no front court depth really. Like all you have is what MHA and you have Grace Van Sloten who are like. MHA has the physicality, but she doesn't really bang down low with a lot of bigs like that. Like she'll take on the assignment, but she's not there all the time. And Grace, she's a traditional, like more four guard. She's not really like going to be down there banging down low with bigs. Exactly. So and that opens up the paint and it allows them to score. You even saw it against Atlanta when they took AB out of the game. They flooded that paint and they had 60 points in the paint that game. Like
I know. If you go back to that last game, that's all they did the whole game. Really, they just isolated Cease. They can't do that this game.
Yeah, but what we're saying is about the defense. Do you remember when and Sean is right?
Yeah, he's talking about AB going out.
Yeah, remember when I said what they got to do on defense for the moment, even though their backcourt, CC and Mitchell are bad defenders, they got to try to play better defense with their guards so that you make them beat you with outside perimeter shots because once AB gets in foul trouble, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something else too, man. Because back to what Pete said earlier, bro. I don't think nobody can stop CC. I think the only person can stop her is her. Because I think when she go to getting into with the refs, I think it takes her out of her game. And
to Pete's point.
That's what I'm saying. They give her the tools. They give her the tool. Well, yeah, that's true. They give her the tools to implode, to self-destruct.
Yeah, but I don't think nobody can take her out of her game, bro. JW, you just said she's having the best season this year, so her whole career. So how's she taking her out of her game? I don't think nobody.
I said Stephanie White can take her out of her game.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think nobody. Me personally, I don't think nobody can take her out of her game, bro. Only herself. When she started getting too worried about the refs and fouls and all that.
And remember, she's got 5 techs, 2 more, and she gets suspended for a game. That's why they were trying to pull her off yesterday from that call. Because I'm like, if she gets a tech, then she wouldn't have one left. Like I looked at it and I was like, yo, see, you got to chill. Like there's still 21 games left in the season. You can't you got hit. It happens. Like it's part of the game, but you can't get too mad about it. Like you got to get her back.
It was a flop, man. It was a flop, and I just rewatched it like 10 minutes before this live. I was really upset, man. I was really upset.
She didn't flop. She got the wind knocked out of her. Yeah, if you ever have the wind knocked out of you, it takes a second for you to realize it. Like it's literally what it's called. Your wind getting knocked out of you.
That's the same thing I said yesterday.
But she didn't go down until she saw. Oh, okay, they really did call a foul on me. Let me go down. I don't believe she got the. Honestly, I don't believe she got the wind knocked out of her. To be honest with you.
If you look at the play, you can see it. You can see her. You can see it. Like you can see it. Like if you could, and you know me, I don't really come up here and cap for CC. But if you look at the play, you could tell if you ever play sports and got the wind knocked out of you, know how that feel. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, it do take a minute. And plus, the adrenaline was running like somebody said yesterday. I forgot who said that yesterday. Her adrenaline running, and once the ball stopped, that's when you hit her. You know what I'm saying? So,
do you believe she got fouled?
I don't think it was an offensive foul.
She got the wind knocked out of her. She got hit in the ribs, Pete.
No.
I'm not saying it's an offensive foul. But she did get hit in the ribs.
No,
Where
no, me neither, J-Dub. Me neither. What I'm saying is, do you think because she was bitching about the foul? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm asking you, J-Dub.
Because she got the win, I thought she thought it was she was complaining about it should have been an offensive foul. That was her thing. It should have been an offensive foul. You know what I'm saying? That's what she was saying. Right? Am I right or that's what she was saying?
Like,
Yeah, I think that's what she was arguing.
I mean, I get why she would think it's a foul, but it's just that, when you play ball, like that happens. It just does, man. You got to get up and you got to take it sometimes,
That was not an offensive, by the way.
No, they didn't call it. They didn't call it offensive foul.
I'm sorry, Sean. Second time.
Nah, it's good. It's just that it's good. It's just that it happens. Like and it was so fast. Like from our angle vantage point, we could barely tell that she got hit. Like if they didn't slow it down, you wouldn't see it. Like
right. Hey, Maria, what's up, Maria?
But the cursing at the refs, oh man, that's a no.
Yeah, like it was a lot,
Maria, you there?
Maria? Yep, I'm here. Can you guys hear me? Hey, Courtside, you getting hit with these storms yet? Hello, kids. Are you getting hit with the storms yet?
Yeah, man. You didn't hear my phone just went off crazy right now. I can't even get this thing been on my phone since yesterday. I can't get it off.
Oh,
she just got the storm warning. Yeah. I can't get it off my phone.
I thought they found Pete's one. I thought that's what that sound was.
Well, you're gonna get hit big time because I'm getting hit right now, and it's not
west.
pretty.
You out west. You west, right?
Yeah, I'm in Tempe.
Oh yeah, you out east then. I'm in Goodyear.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit. But hello, everyone. I hope everybody's having a good day.
Hello, Maria.
Honestly, and I'm sorry if I must be cranky today. I really don't care at this point. I really don't, because it's a no-win situation.
I feel you.
It's a no-win situation. It really is, because we want the whole team to flourish. We have a situation where one will not flourish, and it's not only because of her. I agree with Pete. Don't complain about the fouls. I understand the frustration. I totally understand her frustration, but I also agree that she needs to temper it down. But I'm not going to say that she's totally in the wrong on that, because if I was getting my ass whooped and I'm not getting any support and coverage from my own freaking coaching support, it can be quite frustrating. So that's one thing. Cece did really pretty good on defense yesterday. I think if she keeps that up, but she also has to balance that, because that does take a lot of energy. I am not surprised when guards don't play well on the defensive side. It doesn't surprise me. The majority of guards don't play good defense. However, I can see that she is making the effort, and she's doing okay, because was it Gray that she was covering, right? I saw her stop her several times from going directly to the basket. Is she going to stop her every single time? No, but I did see her put a stop to the drive, so I was pleased with that. She
did play better defense yesterday. You're right.
Yeah, and Cunningham did really, really well. She's getting her groove. With Kelsey Mitchell, it's not going to surprise me. I know you guys are fans of hers. Personally, I'm not, because she's a freaking ball hog, head down, and she could be a good a spreader on the floor too, but she chooses not to. And yes, I understand someone's going to say, but she's a shooting guard. Okay, share the ball though from time to time, because you see Cece coming down the line. Chances are, give her the damn ball back. Chances are you're going to get it back in even a better position. But we're not seeing that, and it's being allowed by coaching, because coaching are the people who put a stop to this nonsense, and we know that Stephanie White is not going to do that. So I think that's where my frustration is coming from.
Can you give her an applause? That was excellent.
Why? Thank you, Pete.
That was I mean that was excellent.
But it's just getting to a point where I do want to support the rest of the team, but I am really frustrated. That one turnover that Cece got in the beginning happened because everybody was busy running down the floor and not looking back at the person who had the ball. We didn't see this in 2024. We had those three horses, those three thoroughbreds were scrimmaging down the floor, and yet their heads were on a swivel looking back at their point guard to see what their point guard was going to do. We don't have that, not only because they choose not to do that. I wish that there was another category for turnovers where it would put the turnovers that the players that were supposed to catch the ball didn't catch the ball, because that would really give us an honest a breakdown of when Cece does have turnovers and when she has turnovers because the players didn't catch the ball.
But to be
But
fair, Maria,
And miss layup too.
no,
to be
but
fair, Maria, just to
miss
push
up
back
layups,
on,
yeah.
just to
But
push back on. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I just wanted to say hello to everyone on the panel and everyone in the chat, and I do apologize if I'm cranky, but I think I've earned it
You're not
because
cranky.
I'm just not seeing what I like.
You're not cranky. You're always like this.
Yeah, that's true too. Don't tell anybody.
Way I would push back on you, I agree with most of what you said. I just wanted to push back a little and say, regarding that turnover that you spoke about,
Yeah,
the reason I put it on her is because you've been working out and practicing with your teammates. Okay, so
sure.
you should know as the point guard what their tendencies are. So, if you haven't made eye contact, you know, I know that she's great at passing people open and throwing it where they're going to be, but you cannot always do that. And a lot of the turnovers are, she hasn't made, not a lot, some are, she hasn't made eye contact and she's just thinking that they're going to turn around. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
When she
Yeah, no,
knows, she can't take
and
that
I
for
get you.
granted, because the reason I say it, because remember that she herself said it baffles me, or I'm paraphrasing, how many
Mm-hmm.
people in the league don't know where to be yet. So she
Right.
knows she has this problem to deal with, just not in the WNBA, on her own team. Okay, so she's got to be more careful. Maybe she has to alter her passes a bit. You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
see, no, I see
Hmm.
what you're saying, Pete, but I'm going to give you a little pushback on that.
Sure.
If I didn't see what I saw in 2024, man, you'd get my full support on that.
I got you. I got you.
But what I saw in 2024 gives me a lot of justification for
Yeah.
calling that turnover on AB, because those three horses ran with their heads on a swivel before, post game, post Olympics. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Otherwise, I would have totally agreed with you. But that was then, and I always try and remember that was then and this is now. And I'm not thrilled with what I'm seeing now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Honestly, and I'm being serious.
Thank you,
Do you
everybody, by the
do
way.
you think do you think
Oh, you're
the
welcome.
2024 team is better than this team right here currently constructed?
In a lot of ways, yeah.
The big three. I was just referring to the big three
No,
for
no, I got you.
2024.
I got you.
It's
I'm
it's
saying,
hard it's hard to say because they have so many injuries and they have so many roster changes.
I'm just saying when they was playing with Christy Size, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
I'm sorry, 2024. I'm thinking
Yeah, the second
2025.
half of the season versus what they're doing. Well, it's obviously CC's been injured, so we can't really get a.
Yeah.
2024
I
was
would say
better. Yeah.
right, because
Yeah,
if you
I
think
agree
about
with
it
Pete.
too, yeah, if you think about it, courtside, that happened within the span of a half season. That
Right,
was a
right,
very quick growth period where these three just clicked. That
yeah,
was
Yeah.
a very short, where we're looking at
All
right now, we're
all
still
three.
at the half of the season where, it took a little work and with injuries and all that, where in 2024, it just clicked the second half of the season and they were freaking on the rail, just going.
Hey, well,
So
Exactly.
that type of turnover.
why? But the reason I'm asking is because why, as a fan base, because we haven't even got, because they start balling the second half of the season, right? We haven't even got there yet, and I don't think you can really judge the team as a whole yet because Cece's been hurt. Your best player on your team has been hurt. She's been in and out of games. She
Yeah.
missed what 4 or 5 games now. And then
Yeah,
plus the low
sure,
management and all that. So I don't think you can
sure.
gauge it. That's why I'm a little more
No, well,
patient. I be agreeing
right,
with you guys.
but
I think I'm just a little more patient. That's all.
but think about this too, courtside, and maybe the rest of the panel can correct me if I'm wrong, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But even though we did have a lot of no name players in 2024, the support of the bench was a little stronger than the bench we have today.
Was
That
it?
is why, yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
think so. I
Yeah.
think so. And
It
please,
was.
guys, correct me if I'm wrong, because
We
I
had
want to make
Wheeler,
sure
right?
that,
Wheeler,
yeah,
Samuelson, Wallace,
yeah.
Yeah.
Berger,
Yeah.
Tammy.
Grace
So they're
Berger, Tammy.
right. So they were
hmm
able to contribute some where our bench was still struggling, and they may still be struggling
I
because
gotta
it all
tell you,
depends on the substitutions that Stephanie White makes, because she's so
yeah,
good at that.
I like this bench
So
better though.
you
I
know,
like this bench
and
better.
that yeah, and that's okay. I just thought that's what I see, that the bench from 2024 was a lot better supportive with the people we had on there. So and I
Hey,
think that's why they were able to do as well as they did too.
hey, Beatrice says, Coach White made it a competition between the three thoroughbreds. Is that what
Yes,
you guys feel?
yes, yes, yes,
Okay, okay.
yes. Been saying that for the longest time, Courtside. She broke the horses. She did.
Give it up for Beatrice, 3-time spelling bee
Hey,
champion.
let me this is what I say. This is what I say, right? And we just keeping it like
Ooh,
basketball, right? Let's just take like
Courtside, you don't have to go to work, right, Courtside, because it is
just
coming down big time.
let's take Stephanie White out of it for a second, right?
Outside or on the panel?
Hey, CC.
Outside.
Hey, I think we all agree that statistically she's having one of her best seasons, right?
The best.
Yes.
Yeah, so she's
Yes.
having one of her best. Yeah, so then you put her on the team with Kelsey and Boston. I don't understand why. You know what I mean? What's the problem? You know what I'm saying? If they all having a good season, because
Well,
out of CC and Kelsey and Boston, I think Sean said this, or Brent. Boston is sacrificing the most out of the
Yes.
three.
well,
She is.
well,
Yes.
this is
Yeah.
what I would say. I think for me, I think you have to stop looking at to judge this team properly. In my opinion, I think you have to stop looking at just Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark, 3 All-Star starters. They haven't played that great together this year. Now, granted, CC missed some
Agreed.
games. You have other factors that factor into that, but they haven't. It's not so simple of you got 3 Hall of Famers on the team. It's how have they been playing? How have they played? Last night was probably the
Mm-hmm.
best win, of the season. But also you have to think about, well, Caitlin Clark still was on limited minutes. How are they gonna play when she plays 30 to 35 minutes? They
Right.
have struggled.
Exactly.
They have struggled. It's
Yep.
just a fact. All 3 of them playing together have struggled this year. It hasn't looked good consistently at all. Now, I'm not
Yes.
saying they can't get
Yes.
there because we still, like you said, we still in the first half of the season, but that's just a fact. And then it is weird when the team plays better without your star, because it makes it known that the system
Oh shit.
doesn't really fit how she likes to play. I'm not
I agree.
coming down on
I
Stephanie White.
agree.
I'm not coming down on her. But at the same time, it's not so simple if you got 3 Hall of Famers on the same team. How have they looked together when they all have been
True.
Oh, they scored 80. They done scored 65. They done scored 70.
see, there you go. You going back to the
Yeah, but see,
individual
you're going
stats.
with the
But
No, that's
scores.
not
but
Yeah.
how
individual.
Yeah.
I'm talking
they
about.
also have lost. They have lost scoring that much too. So it's like
Yes.
Well,
I don't know.
you still gotta win the game. But I'm just saying, like, I don't see. I mean, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean?
I think what J Dub's trying to say is that were all 3 of them connected like as a
Right.
team in those games? Because we know they were getting the individual numbers, but did they feel connected as a
Right.
team in those games? That's what
Like
I'm
for
asking.
example, I remember one time it was I think AB is not the one. It's not the game where they scored a 30-point double. It was another game where they both went off, and it wasn't in sync. They just was hitting their shots. Like I think Caitlin took like her first 7 shots was just ISO ball, and she happened to be hot that game. That's
Right.
not good. That's not good for the longevity of the team. They didn't look
Right.
connected,
Mm-hmm.
even though she was just hitting her shots that day. So they got their stats, but it didn't look cohesive. It didn't look like the team knew what they was gonna do. They often look confused to me. They don't know. Like I seen times where Caitlin is calling for the 2-man action with Aaliyah, and Aaliyah is going off to the corner to set a screen. It's just
Right.
Yep.
they look
But
confused.
I think that's time though. I think they're starting to get it together now.
Yeah, I got
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
I
I
would
think
love
they're
to
trying to
be
get it
able
together.
to agree with you, but I
I think
don't
they're
agree
trying to
with
get it
you,
together, man,
Courtside.
because I know, but they just smacked up the Aces, man. That got to count for something.
Yeah, that last
You
night
know
was
what
a
I
good
Sure,
mean?
win for
And,
sure.
and,
sure.
and, and CC balled out, bro. It might not seem
Uh,
like it, but she was limited minutes.
well, she
For
played
her
20.
stat line for the amount of minutes she played, to me is great. She damn near flirted with a triple double.
Yeah, well, she
She damn near
she
had a
she
triple
she
double.
scored 11 points. Look, she played 24 minutes. Jade, up to your point though, you know what? What makes the conversation even more, uh, what makes this even more serious is the fact that she only played 24. I'm talking about your superstar, your star, Caitlin, right? Supposedly your best player. She only played 24 minutes. She scored 11 points, 12, but I'm not counting the 12 point. It was a free throw. Let's say off shots, 11 points, 24 minutes, and yet the Fever scored 109, which they can do with or without her, but it was their second biggest on a night when your star plays only 24 minutes, scores only 11 points. You beat the best team in the league, or what some think is the best team, by 34 points, which is the second biggest win margin wise in franchise history. That doesn't help the discussion in CC's favor, in the eyes of some. I'm not saying me, but some. You get where I'm going, guys?
No, but
Yeah.
that's actually makes my point because that's what I'm saying. The team seems like they play better without Kalen. Like
Yeah.
that's an issue. Like regardless, and I don't, and their ceiling isn't higher without Kalen, but they do seem like they play better without Kalen. And the question has to be why,
Thank you.
because it
Exactly.
should. Like Caitlyn should be, it is what it is. Like you can have your opinions about it, but Caitlyn should be playing the ball that she thrives at the most. And I just feel like she is the one that's being sacrificed as far as her
Yep.
game for the betterment
Hey,
Yep.
of
hey, all
the
right, let me let
team.
me
Yep.
let me let me let me let me give you guys an analogy real quick. And this analogy might not fit, and if it don't, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, right? When LeBron James went over to Miami, that was Dwayne Wade's team. But obviously, LeBron James is the better player, so Dwayne Wade took a back seat, right?
Right. He
But in
told them this
certain
is your
games,
team.
bro, they balled out. Like when they lost the first year against Dallas, right? They wasn't jailed. I don't know. They just lost. We're gonna scratch that season. The next year, bro, this night, Dwayne Wade, he go off. The next night, bro, it's like you have when you have elite players that play on the same team, they're not all gonna go off the same game. You know what I mean? Like Dwayne Wade, LeBron went to his. They called it was Dade County. It was Wade County. I mean, y'all remember that? But
Yeah.
Dwayne
Mhm.
Wade, he went off in some games and was no issue. It wasn't like, he went off this game. Now I'm mad, bro. Do you remember how they played? Bro, LeBron had 30 this game. The next game, Wade got 40. Then LeBron got 37. Wade got 19. Chris Bosh got 15. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, when you have this amount of stars, it's a positive. It's not a negative. You know what I mean? Some nights, remember the stat that I pulled up yesterday that Sean sent me when they was Kelsey and
Yeah.
Taylor
Side
was
by
going back
side.
and forth. One night Kelsey had 30. The next night Cece had 31. The next night Kelsey had 25. The next night Cece had 20. It happened like that when you have stars on the team, bro. That you know what I'm saying? I believe Caitlin is the better player. I think it's more on her back. She's asked to do more. Kelsey is only asked to score. CC is asked to do everything like LeBron. LeBron got a rebound, he got a score, he got assist. She's asked to do more. So she's the better player. But when you got this amount of talent on your team, you got to make it work, bro.
Well, this is why I
You
said
got to
moving
make it,
forward, she should focus more on assists, which she
bro.
does. She's not selfish, but I'm saying playmaking and you know what I'm saying, and getting teammates involved. I
Bro,
believe and I stand on it. Kelsey Mitchell should be shooting more.
bro. Did
Yeah,
you remember
I
in
mean,
the,
she. I mean, she. I mean, Pete. She has. I mean, I'm looking at a stat right now in terms of like, like people that are in the MVP race, like games that like these three MVP caliber players right now that have put up numbers like 20 shots this season. How many games they shot? Like Asia has shot. She's had 9 games where she shot the ball at least 20 times. KM has shot the ball over 20 times, 8 times. Paige 6. Kaylin's only done it once.
right?
You know how glaring that is to me? That's
Can,
insane.
let me-
That tells me that there are plays that are not being run with her within the offense.
Right. Let me ask you guys a question. Hey,
So,
was it Delicia says Courtside trying to justify Caitlyn being a role. Hey, listen, there's no way Caitlyn can be a role player. She's too talented. I just don't be. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Was Dwayne Wade a role player on that Miami team?
Delicia,
No,
yes.
but
Hold on. I just want to yes or no. Was
you
Dwayne
know,
Wade a role player on
No.
the Miami team?
No.
no, but you know who was?
That's how so I don't understand, bro. Caitlin Clark is my favorite player. I believe she's the best player, but I don't belittle her like a lot of y'all do. I just don't, bro. How is if Dwayne Wade ain't a role player? How is Caitlin Clark a role player? It was his team.
Let me make my stance clear because I don't want you to confuse what I'm saying with most of the chat. I personally do not care if Kelsey Mitchell shoots more than Caitlin Clark. I think naturally she's going to because Caitlin Clark passes and she shoots. I think that's naturally going to happen. My issue is, or I don't even know if it's an issue. I think what has to happen is they has to have a clear, kind of like pecking order. And you know who was a role player on the Miami Heat? Chris Bosh.
It's Bosh.
They turned Chris Bosh into a 3-and-D. Hey, you go sit in the corner and you go shoot the threes. That's clear. That's literally what Spoelstra and them told Chris Bosh his new role is going to be. And so you have a choice now because you can't have you just can't have three superstars in terms of offense on the same team. You can have three superstars in terms of you have a defensive superstar, two offensive superstars. However you want to kind of mix it up.
Yeah.
It's very.
You know who's a better example of that? What's
Ginobili?
what's the white guy's name for he was balling in Minnesota?
Kevin Love. He
had his own, he was balling over there in Minnesota. He went over there to Cleveland and became like a sit in the corner, shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think CeCe's gonna do that now. Like now
he got a ring. He got
no, I don't think.
Look at some of those playoff runs that Miami had. A lot of those playoff, Wade was the one getting busy, and it was not no division.
Kevin Love got a ring. Is all I'm saying.
Go back and look off the playoffs. How Wade was dragging them through some of them series.
Because Wade was the only champion on the team.
But I'm talking, but it was
Wade
no
was
division.
the only one that knew how to play in the playoffs for real. LeBron was still choking. He choked against Dallas.
No, I'm talking. Go past that series. I just said that. Go past that series. My point is, they was both getting busy, bro. So why is it that Kelsey and CeCe they both can't just get busy? Like
because a lot of the plays right now are being ran, and to me, you have to acknowledge it. Like a lot of the plays right now within the offense, they're being ran through Kelsey. They're not really being run through CeCe right now. I only saw one play, and that was the play. It was a screen and roll play that AB initiated the offense. Got the ball, faked the dribble handoff. CeCe rolled, got the easy layup. That was literally the only play that was ran for her. Every other play has either been ran for AB and has been ran for KM. That's it. Like if you rewatch the game, it's evident, and it's been that way throughout the course of this entire season, with the exception of maybe the first couple of games.
The most glaring thing that I realized, and I especially realized it yesterday. I've been knew it, but I especially it was obvious to me yesterday. Of course, let me ask you this: who's Kelsey Mitchell backup?
She don't got one.
No, she do got one. She do got one. You know who it is? It's Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is the backup too, right? And then so that's when you see Ty Harris or Raven Justin come in, and they come in for Kelsey Mitchell. You see Caitlin Clark move to the 2. Now I don't understand that because it's like if you have a generational talent, especially when Caitlin Clark comes off the floor, you would think you would want the ball in her hands even more often to run the pick and roll, to read and react. But that's just not what Stephanie White wants to do. And I think it's not made more clear than when Kelsey Mitchell comes off the floor. Caitlin Clark is the one who moves to the 2, and she, instead of bringing the ball up, you have Raven Johnson or Ty Harris bringing the ball up. So I just think it's the system. Like I said, Caitlin Clark is she's so good. She gonna get her numbers regardless. But I do think there is another level that can be reached if the team was framed around her strengths. Right, I really do think that. I think I just that's just my opinion, but you know.
Now,
I think if she was
is there
in
a
her
world?
sophomore,
This is
all
what I'm
these
asking.
conversations will end.
Is there a world? Is there a world where they both can just get busy, bro?
Yeah, I'm saying all Clark got to do is it's not like she's doing something on purpose, but like if you watch the game, like as more of those shots will start falling, you're looking at a totally different game.
Right.
Yeah,
You'll be looking at her totally different.
Exactly.
It ain't nothing that she's really particularly bad at. It's just them shots not falling. So when them shots not falling, you can tell she's getting frustrated. Now she's forcing it. Now she's making the turnovers a little bit. She just got to learn to pace, learn the game, learn to pick and choose your spots. And me personally, stop jacking logo threes when you ain't got no lather.
That's what I've been saying. Yep.
Why you know what I think?
I don't have a problem with her not shooting the logo threes because she's also showing that she's doing middies. She's going and attacking the basket. I'm looking forward to her attacking the basket. And for me, it's not the logo threes. Are they pretty? Hell yeah. And if she decides to take them, I don't have a problem with that. I just want a balance of going, attacking the basket and doing some more middies. I don't have a problem.
What I think it is this though. I think I have a higher level for CC than a lot of people, and it seemed like I don't. But that's why I hold her up to such a high standard because I believe whatever system you put Caitlin Clark in, she's gonna get busy because she's talented. That's how I feel. I don't care what system you put Jordan in, he was gonna get buckets, man. It could have been the triangle, it could have been Utah Jazz's offense with the screen, it could have been any offense. He gonna get buckets. That's how I view CC.
You gotta start comparing her to Jordan.
I'm not comparing her to Jordan.
I think that
the tell. You can't have a conversation with some people. Yeah, like I'm comparing her to Jordan. Like I'm not.
Yeah,
you know what it is. Go ahead,
if I may, real quick. Thanks, Pete. I was just going to say that the next 3 or 4 games will be telling. I think as a whole, because was it J-Dub? Right, J-Dub? Is that your name? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
J-Dub. Okay.
J-Dub, yeah.
I agree with you because you and I are looking at something in the same way. Yes, there are 5 players on the team, but they're not playing as one. That's what I've been saying over and over and over and over again. And if they don't start playing as one, or they don't want to play as one with CC, that's a problem. Then let's make the changes and be done with it.
You know what the big problem too is, Maria, though? You know, when you have this conversation about the system, right? And Stephanie White's offense and everything, inevitably it always goes back to Iowa because that's what people compare it to. Obviously, when people say CC ball, CC style of play, they're talking about Iowa.
Right.
This is, and I put this in a comment today. This is the reality. This is the pros. We're never gonna see, and this is a tough pill for a lot of people to swallow. When a lot of people want to see a 100% carbon copy of Iowa CC in the WNBA, that's never going to happen. I can tell you it's not going to happen. You know why? Even if she gets a coach that doesn't, to use you guys' words, handcuff her like Stephanie White, you're still not going to see the carbon copy CC that a lot of people want to see, that's hitting like 7-8 logo threes a game and just got the total green light. People forget, and when they say CC did everything at Iowa, she carried that team. You're right. She didn't have another star. If she had a Stewie or a Paige or a Tarazi on her team in college, she would not have broken the all-time scoring record, guys. I don't care who disagrees, really. She would not have broken that. She would have broken probably the assist record still. She would have broken a lot of records. The all-time scoring record, she wouldn't have. Why not? Because she would have had other capable mouths to feed. Now that's why she had such a green light, because she was the single offensive engine. So Lisa Bluter said, fuck it, do whatever you want to do. So Cece was happy. I mean, that's like your parents, you're 10, 12 years old and they say, here's $500, go to the mall, buy whatever you want. To you, that's $1 million at that age. You're jumping for joy. Cece was jumping for joy, okay, because Lisa Bluter gave her a blank check. Now she's in the W. She's playing with grown women who are bigger, stronger, more seasoned veterans. She's got players on her own team, two of which are stars. They're perennial all-stars, future Hall of Famers. Like Courtside said the other day, one of them is in her prime, which is Kelsey Mitchell, and she's balling like she's a baller who hasn't even hit their prime yet. She's balling. Boston and Cece are going to be, if they stay together, probably the best 1-2 punch. They're going to be the Stockton and Malone of the WNBA. So you got other mouths to feed now, Maria. So she doesn't have to do it all, and she probably will not be asked. She will not be asked to do it all. So this is where I'm going. This is why, to a lot of people, it looks like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people want Cece to be the top scorer every night. They know she's gonna have the most assists probably, but be the top scorer every night, be the star every night. Take the last shot every day, have every play run for her, just her do everything, and that's not gonna happen. You're never going to see Iowa Cece again.
Hey, listen, can we let's do something real quick.
Yes, I am.
I think everybody up here is CC fan. Everybody up here is CC fans and all that, and we have different takes and stuff like that. But let's put the fandom aside.
KP, would you rather have me talk basketball or politics?
No. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Hey, let's put the fandom aside real quick, right? Like we like the fan. Let's put that aside real quick. Let's go by position. What is the responsibility, the duties of a point guard? Basketball, not fans. It don't matter who on the jersey.
It's different. Every point guard is different.
I know, depending on what team they're on. I got you, but what I'm just saying.
No, depending on the player. You got Russell Westbrooks. You got Russell Westbrooks, and you got Chris Pauls. You got Kyrie Irvings,
Tony Parkers and stuff like that.
What was your question?
I'm asking you the definition. I ain't talking about the player. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the definition of a point guard is to do what?
It's to run offense.
All right. And what's the definition of the shooting guard?
To score.
So I don't understand. So never mind. Go ahead. Tone Loc, you want to say? KP, you want to say something?
Yeah, let Tone Loc.
Go ahead, Tone Loc.
Well, first of all, man, I'm surprised I wasn't watching my dream just go out.
I was. I saw the game. I was watching, man. But we don't know. Shout out to LA, man. I mean, they're clearly like they're going through a rebuild. They just fired their little GM. Like they don't really care right now. Like I'm glad they gave y'all the game though.
Yeah, you should have spoke on that first before you started this panel.
Hey man, yeah. I mean, tell Ryan to start scoring more. I don't like how she's just straight up deferring the Angel a little bit. She's been a little quiet. I don't know what's going on there, but she's got to wake up a little bit. Like
H-Town, don't go too hard at you. The panel about to cuss us out, so don't go too deep. But anyway,
go ahead, man.
Well, first of all, man, shout out to I'm gonna start calling Pete AI Pete because Pete got all the analogies. He got all the words. Pete, my dog, for real. That's why I don't like Pete going before me because he said a whole bunch of shit and more before I even came on.
Right.
So that's your new name.
You've got an eye for talent.
Yeah, I can just tell Pete my ideas and he can break it down. And Sean got all the Webster words and stuff. So I appreciate y'all. But but Lamar Jennings, I like his take too, man, because I don't know the fella, but you hit it on the nail. But like the question you asked Courtside about the point guard. The point guard is just like the quarterback. You call the plays and you get everybody involved. And then when it's time for you to take over, you take over. So some games you might be hot and you're going to score a lot of points. Some games you're going to have a lot of assists. And some games, you just going to, try to get transition and catch the defense off guard. So you just basically just reading the room, reading the room or reading what's going on during the game. So that's what Caitlin has to do. Because like you said, Kelsey is going to shoot. She don't have that vision like Caitlin. Nobody has the vision like Caitlin on that team. That's why Caitlin really don't get the ball back. That's why I was saying yesterday, like when Kelsey is going off and that CC is down, you got to go over there and hug her, talk to her. Because, it's more than just playing, on the court, but it's mental too. You got to recognize how your teammates are playing just like Howard right now. Howard shooting all these damn threes missing, but Angel Reese got that leadership to go talk to her. You know, hey, we good. Keep shooting. I know you play a lot of defense, and you got the fans saying you shooting all these threes, but you go hard on defense. Same thing with Caitlin. What's her name? I told my mind bad. Kelsey need to be like, hey, Caitlin, I know you got a lot going on, a lead, you carrying the lead, and all this shit going on, but keep shooting. I got you. That's all she needs, man. She just need a hug from her teammates and forget what the fans say. Because I ain't gonna say forget your fans, but a lot of fans really don't know too much about basketball.
Facts.
But nothing's wrong with Caitlin having like 10 points, 13 assists, 8 rebounds, as long as she's winning, and then she's on back restrictions too.
You about to start some shit. This boy, right?
No. But for real though. I know. I don't want. Hold on. I don't want her to be in that Trae Young situation, man. When you got the ball in your hand the whole time, and then you got to run and play for her to shoot. Then everybody's sitting around cold. Nobody want to play that type of game. But you do need to. But I understand you need to grow the game, like Maria said. I don't mind her shooting a few logos, and hopefully she hit it. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make the WNBA. Make the eyeballs more exciting about watching the game. But the goal is to win the game. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to win the game.
It's not an exhibition.
Right. Wait. That's that backyard ball. You can't play backyard ball the whole time. Now, because she used to be, like you said, we spoiled from Iowa. And Iowa, like Pete said, she ain't had those superstars. But you got AB can give you 30 if she wants to. You got Kelsey can give you 30, and then Caitlin can give you 40. But it's depending on how the game is going. So yeah, all this other stuff y'all talk. Oh, TC didn't know. Everybody ain't gonna shine. And like Courtside said, LeBron took the back seat for Wade. Then they got Chris Bosh and got his buckets when he was hot. So it's a team, man. It's a family. If you come in here, like the fan, like I said, a lot of fans, man, y'all just want to see this and see that. Don't know what's going on behind the closed doors, but. And I get it. Your coach.
Tone Loke, may I interrupt you just 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Look at this comment, Tone Loke. JS in the chat. Fans come to see CC logo threes. Thank you. Remember when I said that and people were like, no, that's not true. That's what it is. You see, if they don't see that, they don't care if the team wins or loses. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
And that's not even a traditional point guard play. You know what I'm saying? That's just something CC can do, and she was doing it at ease in Iowa. But like I said, when you run a transition, now they're attacking you on defense. Now you got to play defense. You run up and down the court. Now you talking about shooting a logo three. You're not going to have any legs. It's fatigue now.
Position to play.
Right. So that's why it's kind of hard for him. And the last thing, is 3-pointer is a low percentage shot. But now you talking about shooting logos. They be doing this. They do this shit after practice. You know what I'm saying?
That you're making at 30%. That you're making at 30%.
Right. So you do this shit after practice. When practice over with, people shooting from the logo. They don't go around shooting from the logo in practice. So y'all got to see the game for what it is. And I'm done.
Sure. So if I may also add, because
I gotta go to KP. Okay. I think it's KP.
Right.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Sorry, KP. KP.
No, it's all good. So first thing I want to ask everybody is, do everybody think that Caitlin's a generational talent?
I do.
Yeah.
That's why I hold her to that standard. That's why I don't think you can block her shine, because she's gonna be great no matter what.
All right. So here's my follow-up question.
That's my opinion.
So here's my follow-up question. Would everyone in here say that they need to set better screens for her to get open?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my thing. What generational talent, male or female, they need, because I haven't heard it recently, but I've been hearing it still. Oh, they're not setting screens. They're not getting open. What generational talent, male or female, need all that? Name one.
I knew you was going there.
Please name one.
But there has to be a balance of it.
No. Well, that's my question. Is what generational talent?
Hold on.
I already know what Courtside about to say. Go ahead.
I want to stop you right there, though, real quick.
No, I agree. She a generational.
No. But I want to stop. I'm gonna let you keep cooking, though. I like where you're going. I like where you're going. But when you say need, it's a strong word. You know what I'm saying? Need. I don't think she need, because I done seen her cook some of these girls off the dribble.
Yeah,
no, that's what a lot of people. I'm talking about. I'm addressing a lot of people.
I don't think need ain't nothing. But to get a screen, this is what I think Stephanie White do wrong, bro. Because people say I defend her, but I'm gonna tell you what she does absolutely wrong. She don't put, bro. Caitlin Clark shoots a low percentage of threes because she's always shooting a contested shot. If you look at Caitlin Clark's shots, bro, they're usually contested. Even the one she hit against Asia, the jumper, the long jumper, it was a contested shot. Kelsey Mitchell be shooting damn near wide open shots, bro. Remember the game when Caitlin hit the game winner when she was open?
Yeah.
Bro, I knew it was butter when it left her hands, bro. You know why? She was wide open, bro.
Yeah.
So Stephanie White needs to put Caitlin Clark in positions to get easy looks. That's what she don't do.
All right, so
I don't think she needs.
So here's my rebuttal.
I don't think
here's my rebuttal. So by the way, I said need because a lot of the fans been complaining.
Yeah.
That's why I said need.
I don't think it's need.
Right. That's the only reason why I said need. So keep in mind, we're talking about two different types, right? We're talking about a play, like a play for her, and then we talking about her go out there like Tone said, like you go out there and you need to get a bucket, right? I've heard numerous people complain about they like she needs to get a bucket, but they need to come in and set a screen. Because we already know what Caitlin's going to do. Like her bag is much better, right? She has improved. I'll say she improved drastically because she's showing quite a few moves. But for the most part, we know what she's trying to do. She's trying to do that step back to the left shot.
And we know where she's going.
We know where she's going. So the reason why I'm saying that is, and I totally agree with Tone, and I even make the comment that the majority of people, fans that love the sport, don't really understand it, right? Because once again, what generational talent needs someone, I'm saying need because of the fans complaining, needs someone to set a screen for them to score.
See, that's again you saying need.
I'm going off of what
I'm going to respond.
Fans.
I'd like to respond to you, if I may.
Please.
Those screens. Okay, those screens come in handy when you have a point guard that has 2 or 3 people guarding her.
What if it's 1-on-1?
Okay, if it's 1-on-1, she gets contested. Contested shots with a 1-on-1. If she makes it, she makes it.
KP,
right?
I got a question.
But what I'm talking about, that those picks come in handy when you have a guard that's being double teamed. Now, granted, the benefit of that is that Cece will find the open person that the other player is not guarding because they're busy guarding her. But come on, this is a team, right? So yes, those picks help because if you're being double teamed, help your point guard. That's all.
Hey, KP,
if it was a 1-on-1,
specifically for people to think, because
hold on real quick,
if it was a 1-on-1, I agree with you. Let her go for it or pass the ball.
I've heard so many people complain about that.
Hold on real quick.
I can't even hear you, Courtside. I can't hear
KP, I got a question for you.
I only can hear you, Maria.
Oh, you can't hear me? KP can't hear me? You can't hear me, KP?
Steph uses a lot of screens too, but Steph also knows how to move without.
I'm gonna go out.
I got a question for the whole panel. Since KP can't hear me, so I got a question for the panel, and I want you guys to answer honestly. Everybody up here is a Caitlin Clark fan, somewhat. Even Tone Low, he just more Atlanta Dream, so I get it. But I got a question for you guys.
I like Caitlin too, bro.
Yeah. I said that's what I said. That's what I said. Yeah. So let me ask you guys a question. Let's say you got, I don't want to say your life, but for lack of better words, your life is on the line. You got $2,000 bet. It's 10 seconds left on the clock. You need a bucket. Do you go to CC or do you go to Kelsey?
Depends on the situation, man.
I just gave you the situation.
What's the score?
I don't matter what the score is.
No, it matters. The score matters, bro.
Yeah, but if CC's hot, I mean, if she's hot, or if Kelsey hot, it depends on.
You guys making this harder than it is.
Let's say 10 seconds left. We down.
Ask that question again, Courtside.
10 seconds
Why does
left.
it
We
matter
down
what the score is if I'm telling you need a bucket to win?
Because in basketball, like that's how it works. It depends.
It's read and react, bro. It's read and react depending on the situation.
All right. Well,
if they got they got a play set up for Kelsey, right? But then
just answer it.
Repeat the question.
Right.
Repeat the question.
Hey, subtract these two guys up here because I think everybody else know what I'm saying. The game is on the line. You down a point. You need a bucket.
Okay,
That's,
down a
that's,
point.
that's the question, bro. Do you go to CC? You got 10 seconds on the clock. Do you go to CC or do you go to Kelsey? The question is simple,
both of them can give you a bucket though, Courtside.
I go to CC.
who do you go
So
to?
this I answer that. So I answer that. If it's 10 seconds, I will give it to Caitlin because Caitlin will make. She can also pass the ball. She can decide if she's going to get a good shot or if she needs to dump it off. So I'll say it's
Great
Caitlin.
answer. Great answer.
So does that mean her getting a bucket by passing? I mean, he said shoot. Are you talking about shooting the ball or just?
I thought he said give the ball. Oh, my bad.
He said get a bucket.
Oh, get a bucket.
If it's for the last shot,
Why
if you got one
making it
shot,
so difficult? Though,
okay,
bro?
I'm gonna answer it for you. If it's for
Your
the
question
last,
got to be a little better than that. Big
okay,
dog,
tone low. 10 seconds left. We're down 2. We need. Let's say we need a. Matter of fact, let's give it less time. We got 4 seconds left. 3 seconds left. We're down 2. I'm giving it to CC only because even if she, is more contestant than Kelsey, she's got the track record of making buzzer beaters.
This is what I'll say to that, right?
This is what I don't like about the previous conversation. I don't understand why what because this is what we would say. Like I think KP or Tono just said it's about winning, right? And I agree to a certain extent. It's always about winning, but it's also about entertainment. Like you can't just you can't diminish somebody's game to the point where it's not entertaining and then be like, oh well, it's about winning. My question is, what has Stephanie White's system proven to win? Or what has Kelsey Mitchell proven to win? Because last time I checked, every time somebody brings up how CC made it to the national championship, Pete specifically be like, well, she didn't win. So no. Stephanie White hasn't proven to be a winner with her system, and Caitlin Clark hasn't proven to me to be a loser with her system. Now I like Kelsey Mitchell. I'm not of the opinion that I don't bag on Kelsey Mitchell. I don't care if she shoots more than Caitlin Clark. My issue is I don't think this team has a clear cut understanding of what the offense should be. Now I am of the opinion it was that you could have got, a couple players for Kelsey Mitchell, hypothetically like a Gabby Williams and maybe like another stretch, forward or stretch 3 or a longer defender to go on the side of CC because I just think too many times the court is full of non-defenders and Stephanie White hasn't proven to be a defensive coach.
J Dub, quick question. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
So whenever was it Phoenix when Phoenix played Vegas in the championship, who was coaching at the time? Coaching that Phoenix team.
When Phoenix played who?
When they played when they lost to the Aces in the championship 2 years ago. I think was it last year?
No. That was last year, yeah.
Last year.
Who was the coach?
Yeah, who was the coach then?
The Aces was Becky Hammond.
Not Aces, but for the Suns.
Not
the Suns, for Phoenix. So Phoenix.
Yeah. Phoenix, it was the coach they got right now, right? The male
it's
white
the same guy.
Yeah. Oh, so that was him. That wasn't Stephanie White.
Is that Carl's?
No, Stephanie White. No, Stephanie White was Connecticut. Stephanie White was Connecticut coach 2 years ago.
But she did win a playoff game. She put the what's her name out though, right? She put the Fever out.
Clark. Yeah.
Yeah, so she put them out. Right. But she didn't win the whole thing. And the same thing with Caitlin. Caitlin put out LSU and she put out South Carolina, but she didn't win the whole thing. So we can't say that CC style of playing is winning and Stephanie White isn't.
That's my point. I didn't say that. I said we can't because the narrative is, well, do you want to win or do you want to not? And I said, well, what has Stephanie White proven to win? And I was like, nobody can say she made it to the semifinals because people call Caitlin Clark a loser for losing in the championship. That was my point. I didn't call.
My bad.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah. So I think you just can't automatically. Like I think somebody said if CC averaged 10 points and 10 assists, that would be a problem. I was like, yeah, that would be a huge problem. Like we just got to keep it real. Like you can't diminish like that. Would nobody else have a problem? KP, is KP in here or Tolo? Will you have a problem if CC averaged 10 points a game?
Nah,
especially because her assists do add up.
It's the
10
thing
points,
though.
10 points a
But,
game. What people want her to be? What people want her to be? Sue Bird.
yeah, but it's the thing though. Like with
Come
Caitlyn,
on,
see, like I
man.
said, people fail to understand the weight Caitlyn have to carry because she's carrying the whole WNBA. She's the eyeballs. So for you to have have it where she only averages 10 points, she better have 20 assists. You know, the fans got to have something to look at. You get what I'm saying?
Sean, how
So
about 15 and 10 or 15
okay,
and 6, 15 and
15 to
7?
get number alone. She knocked down a
Those are
couple
those are solid
logos.
numbers. I wouldn't
But
be
that's
mad
a,
at that.
yeah, she's selling the game, bro. We got to look at for her
Because
selling the
she's
game.
gonna get 10 points like in her sleep.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Let's say 15 and 7. Let's say,
But
you
yeah,
know
let's
what I
say
mean?
15, shooting at least about 40%.
If they're winning, I'm happy with that. I'm okay.
Yeah, if they win, but
yeah,
I'm talking about, like I said, but everybody don't watch the WNBA. Caitlyn logo 3 is the slam dunk of the WNBA. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why you got to have those plays for her, because as a coach, you trying to win the game, you trying to win the championship. But if it's just off basic fundamentals and skill set, people get bored. But if you got Caitlyn out here passing, doing her thing, and she's shooting,
Yeah.
when the time is right, shoot that logo and hit it. Now we selling tickets. Now people coming to the game. But just for her to have 10 points and pass around, they get bored and people not going to really watch it.
But a lot of that depends on her. As we said earlier, she's got to make those shots because look,
Exactly.
you
She got to
remember
make those shots.
when Dame sent Paul George home and Paul George said, he sent him home with like a 45-foot shot, it seemed, and Paul George like, that's a bad shot. What did Steve Kerr say about Steph Curry? I just sent the video to Courtside today. Courtside, you might want to play this video today. Oh, he's not even here. When Steve Kerr said, about that play when Steph was dribbling all around and weaving in and out, and then he shot a 3 from the top of the key, and Kerr was like, oh my God, in my head, I was like, that's terrible. Don't do that. That's a terrible shot. I was hearing coach pop in my head. Every coach I ever worked with, Phil, everybody. But then when he made it, I said, okay, it's not a bad shot because it's Steph. People automatically associated that with Cece, but they didn't. They never associate what he said after. He said it's Curry, it's Steph, but he makes it at 40%. See, just because you can shoot from the parking lot, I've said this before, just because you can shoot from 30, 35 feet, that's great. It's not a bad shot if you can make it. What makes it a bad shot is when you can only make it at about 30% and you're going 3 for 12, 3 for 13, shit like that from 3, because then you're diluting it. It's like saturating the market with dollars. You know what I'm saying? You're diluting the percentage of the shot. You're diluting the worth, the value of the shot. I don't know if I'm being clear. So she's got to make more of them because if you make more of them, people respect her anyway because you don't know when she's going to make it because she can make it, but she's got to make more of those, because for the people complaining about her minutes, like we said the other day, and Courtside said it, she could average, we were saying, I said she could average 30 in her sleep, but in the minutes that she has, and people were like, no, she needs more minutes. No, she just needs more shots to drop.
Yeah, because she made them in Iowa, but she's not making them now, so that's why it kind of look bad, right? Where Courtside go? He got kicked out.
If I may add something,
a word from our sponsors.
Hey, so I wanted to respond to Pete because Pete, yes, I agree that there may be some people who want Iowa CC. Like I said before, I never watched Iowa CC. I watched WNBA CC in 2024.
So
right?
You got to sit down and watch.
So here's the deal. In 2024, you had high scoring between 3 players, the 3 horses. We don't see that right now because something is broken. And it's broken because you have a coach who tells perhaps one individual, hey, you could do whatever the hell you want. And then the other one has to worry about, am I going to get pulled? Am I going to get this? Am I going to get that? That doesn't work. It doesn't help for them, for the 3 to reconnect when that type of bullshit's happening. You know what I'm saying? So right. I want to see the 2024 version of the 3 players because they all scored high. That ball was moving. They were looking for each other and they played so well, so smooth. They were scary. The difference is in 2024, you had what's her name? help me here, the coach. Yes, you had Sides, and then after Sides you had White.
Right. So Maria,
that's that's something there. It can't be ignored.
all right. I didn't mean to cut you off, Maria. But yeah.
No, it's okay, Tone.
But that's the thing though. That's why like when we had Christy Side, I felt bad for Christy Side because I thought she got it together after the second half. And
I will apologize about that too.
Right. But everybody wanted her out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Girl, she was screaming. She couldn't even talk after the game. I mean, she was, and it was a generational, like you said, CC is a generational talent because, we never seen nothing like that before. The only way you can really slow it down, you play a different, and then you got to attack on defense now. And that's the thing now, though, Maria. In 24, right. Like I said, the professionals, they make adjustment. So they start playing a 94 feet. They start banging it up a little bit. And now
you got film.
Now with Bakri, now they like, okay, well, she's getting her points. But now we gonna like, okay, if she's gonna make transition and then we gonna run a play for her off of a pick and roll, guess what we're gonna do on offense? We're gonna attack her every time. So we're gonna burn her out. So now it's
right.
That's why you can go to That's why you can go to Kelsey and let Kelsey go off because Kelsey can get a bucket. Now while Kelsey going off, you rest on, you can go down low to Boston. So
my bad.
You got to balance the game out.
I did mention balance. I did. Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Oh man, the whole block house lights went off, man.
Told you that storm was coming.
Did your lights go off, Maria?
No.
Man, the whole block lights went off, man. I had to go.
That's that bootleg electricity.
I do. I knew you were gonna get hit.
It's a dust storm out here.
Pay the bill.
Pay the bill. But if I may just quickly respond to Tone, look, I totally understand what you're saying. But as a coach, you have to be able to create things to help your players. Not one player, all your players, because that's where it brings balance, right?
Yeah.
But when you
it's
Maria,
a matter of balance. Yeah.
But Maria, when you say that, it come off as she's just helping. She's not helping Caitlin at all. I think she's trying. Yeah, I think what you do is you have to see what's going on. Because like I said, when you play a different team, you have different personnel. Because you might have a smaller team where you can go to Boston. Then you might have like a back court that's not really good defenders, so you can go to Kelsey or Caitlin. It just depends on how the game. And it's kind of hard to make that adjustment as a coach. And sometimes the coach do make the adjustment based off who you're playing, but sometimes they don't even work all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Hey, I get you on that, but what I'm saying is I am not really seeing anything that is being created to help Caitlin, because when you help Caitlin, you're actually helping the rest of the team, and that's where balance comes in.
Hey, hold on, let me get the super chat.
That's all I'm saying.
Let me get the super chat.
That's all I'm saying.
It's been up there a while. Hey, Private Nobody, I hope you're still in the chat, man. He says, I've been listening for a while. My question to the panel, why wasn't this an issue in the second half of 24? Everybody ate and there were no complaints.
Yep. But then I would go with Private. That was then, and this is now. We have remember, Private. We went from most teams, if I may, playing very slow. That was that time, very slow. The majority of the teams that we saw playing were very slow. This season, a lot of the teams adapted to a faster game. Yeah, so that's why there's a difference. But I agree with Private that we did not have this issue in 24 as far as the energy between those three. That's what I am always going to go back to, the energy that the three had.
But Maria, I did give you a shout out yesterday. Maria, I gave you a shout out yesterday about the individual play. I don't know if you heard it. I think he had Yeah, because what I was saying is like, because like right now,
Kelsey, thank you.
Right, Kelsey is going off right now, like Mitchell, and then you got Boston been doing her thing with the double team, but right now Caitlin is struggling. You get what I'm saying? But I get it with Kelsey because Kelsey get threw up under the bus, Boston get threw up on the bus, so they just going out and do their thing. I hope they don't get caught up in the fan base. I was saying that maybe you need to go talk to Caitlin. Like, hey Caitlin, I know you're struggling right now, but keep shooting. We got your back because sometimes you just need that from your teammates. You get what I'm saying?
I agree, but I don't think she's getting that right now. I just don't think she's getting it.
But Kelsey get it too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like Kelsey can.
No, I get it, but
she get it from the fans. So Kelsey, like,
no, and I understand that, but
Right.
But I also think you have also heard me say that there's been times when I've defended Kelsey Mitchell, because Kelsey Mitchell, when they call, hero ball or selfish ball, it's what I've always called panic ball with Kelsey Mitchell. You know what I
let me say
mean?
something. I don't know.
So,
I kind of got cut out. I don't know if Kelsey talked already. I want to get him up here.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna shut up for a while. Go ahead.
listen.
thank you, everybody. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Let me say one thing real quick, and I know it's a little different, but I look at it always kind of like football, right? Like if you got a star receiver, they're gonna double team him. They're gonna put a safety over the top. You know what I mean? They're gonna send him help. You know what I mean? So if you take him out of the game, right? You double teaming him. So that means your other people got to get busy, right? That you got, you know what I mean? Because we're gonna take away something. We're gonna take away something. So if Kaylin is being trapped and double teamed, Kelsey is always gonna get easier shots. Like, right? Am I wrong for that? Or am I?
No,
Yes.
you're right. You're 100% correct.
So that's what I'm saying. So sometimes I don't want to use decoy because she's not a decoy, but for lack of better words, like I don't want to say decoy because I don't think she that. But you guys understand what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Kaylin has the ball in her hand. She's gonna make the decisions on who shoot the ball. Kaylin always gonna be the first option because I think she's the best person on the team, and she has the ball in her hands all the time. She can shoot whenever. Look at the shot she took yesterday. She can shoot whenever she wants to. She come down the court, she can just shoot. So she's always gonna be the first option in my head. You know what I'm saying? But her job is to distribute. Kelsey Mitchell's job is to score, man. You know what I'm saying? I know it might not be fair, but it's the truth. When you great, what's the saying? To whom is given? What's the saying? I forgot how it go.
Too much is given, much is required.
Bro, you got a lot of responsibility because you came into the league and you're great, and you got to score, you got to assist, and I think she's probably the best rebounding guard in the league, if not the best. She's
up there
5. You know what I'm saying? So she got to do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey just got to score. That's it.
She had 7 rebounds yesterday.
That's it. Hey, Kelsey, what's up with you, man? I know you've been waiting, bro. I don't know if you came up when I got bumped out, but go ahead. It's on you, bro.
Trade Kelsey Mitchell.
Yeah. Nah, bro. We'd have lost the last 5 games. We'd have lost the last 5 games. That's not going to happen,
Pete.
Bro,
that's not going to happen.
If we didn't have Kelsey Mitchell, we didn't have Kelsey Mitchell, we'd have lost the last 5 games, bro. It's the truth. Hey, Kelsey, go ahead, bro. Is she there?
All right.
Go ahead, man.
Y'all know what I like to do, right?
Yeah, we want nobody to talk.
Hi, Kelsey.
I like to sit. Hey, blessings, everybody. Y'all know what I like to do. I like to sit back, and every time something that I say in here regularly or that I've been really loud about on just one particular night, I'm going to always go back to that once you get to see it on the court. So we seen the eye test is proof that what I'm saying is correct. All right. Now, we seen exactly what's been happening. They know what's going to happen if we go out there and our big three is dropping 20, 20, and 20. Some teams, we're going to get by them. A whole bunch of teams, we're going to get by them. But the top 3 teams, top three or 4 teams, we're not going to get by them. They know what to do. Hey, man, listen. Y'all don't let nobody else go. Kelsey going to get off. Caitlin, she going to get off. AB, she finna get off. You can't stop that. Y'all better not let nobody else on that team score. Period. I don't want to see no role players scoring. I don't want to see no intangibles coming out. I don't want to see nothing that's altering the stat sheet from even a more abstract philosophical perspective. Y'all better get on them role players. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. I guarantee that's how Becky Hammond and the rest of them sound inside that locker room. Cheryl Miller too. That's her name, Cheryl Miller.
Yeah.
Anyway, the other, yeah.
Reed. Okay. All right. So that's what happened in year 1. Ain't nobody was ready for a big 3 dropping 20, 20, and 20, and then just a whole bunch of other random stuff, other little random things that they're doing. They got the assists, they got a couple of blocks here, a couple of steals here, collectively happening between. Think about it. Ain't nobody else had a big 3 moving like that. The WNBA was not ready for that. You gave Kelsey arguably was fast becoming the most dominant big man in the league and one of the most dominant big men that the league has ever seen. Albeit, even though she don't always want to be in the paint doing it, you give her that right there, and then you give her a lightning bolt for a point guard that can score and score and shoot and hit threes. They wasn't ready for that, y'all. Kelsey was tired of losing. You can't put that type of thing together and expect it not to do what it do. That was post-Olympic. We seen that in 2024. However, people, here we are 3 years later. Guess what? That has become predictable. I told y'all multiple times inside this chat, I don't want Kelsey scoring all the ball. I don't want AB scoring all the ball. I don't want Caitlin scoring all the ball, because we can beat a lot of teams like that, but we're not going to beat the best teams like that. I want production from the bench. Anytime we get away from doing that usual predictable 20, 20, and 20 with a couple of little extras in there, whatever, guess what happens? Something unusual. We get some huge unanimous, clear and convincing victory like what we seen happen last night. 41 points off the bench. If our bench we know that ain't finna happen. That ain't happening no more this season, y'all. Almost 50 points off the bench. I'm here to tell you guys, sorry, but not sorry. That's not finna happen again. We don't have that type of bench. When our bench do something like that, or even if our bench gave us 30 points off the bench, the chances of us winning is got to be over 85%. And I'm not no mathematician. I'm just telling you. Now, y'all see what happens when I say, oh, y'all always talking about Kelsey. Man, listen, besides Kelsey and AB, ain't no real killers on that team, bro. If AB doesn't score or CC doesn't score, Kelsey got to kill you, bro. And her mind is, I've been here by myself. If AB ain't hit if AB goes cold and Caitlin's getting clogged out for the 30,000th time, I've told y'all this. If AB goes cold and Caitlin is getting clogged out, I'm finna kill you by myself. I'm not finna let my team lose, and I ain't passing to none of these other duds and dodo heads who are not gonna do it and they're not proving it in clutch. And that's a fact, bro. We need bench production. If you do that, if you do anything close to what happened last night, 41 points off the bench, we're not losing to nobody. Unfortunately, we still do not have that type of team, and it's not going to happen again for a long time. And that's facts. Mark what I say. Mark my words.
I got since you're the biggest.
I have a question for Kelsey.
I got a question too for Kelsey.
Go ahead, Maria or Tom.
So Kelsey, would you agree that from what I was saying from the 24 one, because Courtside asked earlier that we had would you agree when I said that we did have a little bit of a better bench in 24 than we do now? Would you agree to that? And that's why they did as well as they did, because the bench was stronger, was more supportive.
No,
I don't think so, though.
In 2024?
No, we didn't have a better bench. What we had was better paint. You had Timmy down low helping AB. We don't have nobody that's combined with any type of strength we add to this team. If it was from the paint, it's going to be a way more stronger team anyway, because all the teams that we lose to are paint dominant and usually top heavy teams. But when we had Timmy, we wasn't soft and we weren't cushioning in the paint like that. So anyway, it wasn't the bench, it wasn't the team. It was just let's break
it down by player, bro. Ty Harris is better than Wheeler, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Then you got Sophie coming in. Who in 2024 was coming in knocking down threes like that? Nobody. Don't tell me Katie Lou Samuel. No. Who else we had?
Christy Wallace, Grace Berger.
No.
They were trash.
I'm saying well, I could be wrong. I'll take
this
that.
Is a better bench.
We do have a better bench.
I think this is a better bench this year, bro.
Okay, we do got a better bench, but to me, what made the Fever more dangerous back then was that it was inside and outside. Understand me? Timmy was getting buckets that you might not. Timmy would go in there and get you 7 to 9 points a game every time. We don't got that from Mo Billings. Ain't giving you 9 points every night. She ain't bringing the pain every night. She's just not doing that, and I can't stand it.
All right, Kelsey, let me ask Kelsey a question. Okay, now, don't get me wrong. I love Kelsey Milton. I see how people be going off on her, and I understand why she do what she do, because her mentality, because she knows she can get a bucket. A 3-point on her is just like a layup. You know what I'm saying? Or she can go to left, right, do her thing. But I kind of agree with Maria sometimes, like when that individual ball, like sometimes Boston's going off and sometimes Caitlin doing her thing, and then you have Kelsey doing their thing. Now, I think Kelsey probably need to step outside of the box a little bit. I don't know if she's really vocal. So all I see is Kelsey get buckets. You know what I'm saying? I think if Kelsey just talked to Caitlin a little bit since she's up because Caitlin down, or vice versa, or she speak to the bench player. I just see Kelsey going out there getting a bucket. She's gonna get a bucket. But sometimes, if I got 28 points, then I got Caitlin sitting there on the corner too, and she ain't made a shot in like fucking three games, and we're winning by 10. I'm gonna get that ball up. You get what I'm saying? So do you think her just showing more of a leadership role, and then not just her, but just like those big three, they need to come together and have some type of camaraderie, not just on the court, but off the court, if they really want to get over that hump, if that makes sense.
Thank you, Tone. Thank you.
Camaraderie off the court is the absolute non-factor because Dennis Rodman didn't talk to nobody off the court for years while he was over there with Jordan. Jordan said, "Man, this dude never spoke to me."
But he had already won a championship in Detroit, though. So that's a little different.
Something like that?
But go ahead.
You're asking me a question. You want my answer or not?
No, I know. I get what you. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
All good. Okay. So once they already drew blood, that's when Rodman got cool with Jordan, and he was able to have a relationship with him that nobody else had. But but this is a thing that is a behind the scenes thing. This is not something that he walked around parading. Hey man, I'm cool with Jordan, man, but I'm just not a sociable guy like that. Kelsey's a quiet introvert person. She's not. Look, the other day they showed a clip where Sophie hit a three and she started, doing her trash talking, and you could see in the background Kelsey is looking at her when she had with the 3-point hand in the air. But once Sophie started yelling, saying probably a little bit of expletives or cuss words, whatever, you could see Kelsey look away to the right at the cloud, like, okay, let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody doesn't have to be like her. Anyway, all that's besides the point. I'm talking about basketball tangibles. That's what wins the game is who. At the end of the day, what wins the game is who scores the most points. If you're not interested in scoring more points than the other team, then the conversation is relevant. What I'm saying is this right here, and this another thing. While you was talking, I seen this. It came back to my mind. Y'all remember I said a couple weeks ago, and I've said this more than once on here. In games where Sophie Cunningham does exceptionally well, it's usually because the big three is already on fire. And when she does, those are games that we do not lose. So I'm gonna say it. We need that kind of production from Sophie Cunningham. We brought you over here. You already know we ain't had nothing but a big three. We didn't been playing musical chairs with that bench for 3 years. Sophie, we need that out you every night. Bring the pain every night. I don't want just see AB and Kelsey Mitchell bringing the pain every night. I'm sorry. It's not acceptable.
Speaking of the bench, speaking of the bench, I'm sorry, I just want to say one thing. Speaking of the bench, I think it might be time to start talking about benching Lexi. Of everybody who played significant minutes yesterday, she was the only one who ended up with a donut, and it's not the first time. I know she brings intangibles, but her offense is non-existent this year. Non-existent.
Hold up, Pete.
Right. Let me reply to Kelsey real quick, and then I'm on. All right. So the reason I say that, Kelsey, because like I said before, like I've been in a situation where I won a championship and I lost a championship. But when I won the championship, like my big three I had, they like, Coach, let's practice on Monday and watch film. You know what I'm saying? And let's get this together. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't saying when I like off the court, we ain't gotta hang out at the bar or hang out, go to lunch. But let's just be more vocal. Like that's something that's something like out of character, not out of character, but that's something she don't really do. Like I don't see her just being vocal. I mean, how you think and what you say, that has a big impact on other people, because Kelsey is that person and they respect her.
So you're telling
me hold on. Let me speak. Like you said, let me speak. So Kelsey is that person and they respect her. But if she do something out of the ordinary, like being more vocal and then just understanding the situation, I think it'll help as well. Because like I said, Caitlin need her, like Boston. Boston got a championship, right? That's why you see Boston always in the middle of everything. So, hey guys, let's do this, let's do that. I think if Kelsey just did a little bit of that, I think that'll help the FIBA as a whole.
Hey, I got a question. Hold on, let me answer this question for her. She said, I have a question for Courtside. Who's more popular in these internet streets right now, Cunningham or Caitlin? Oh, shoot. I don't know. I think Caitlin overall is more popular, but right now, what's in the algorithm is Sophie. She was at the Ring Car Girl. She was at the
Sophie.
Beach. Yeah. The beach thing. She was at the she's buzzing right now. I don't think she's overall more popular than Caitlin, but she do got like a little buzz.
Yeah.
Going
the
on
internet
right now.
streets, yeah.
Can I respond to Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Pete,
now when it comes to Sophie, let's keep it real now.
Hey, can I respond to Pete?
Let me answer.
The Fever would have probably lost a few of those games if it wasn't for Sophie's production off the bench. Period. Yeah, like the last game, she came in and gave you 20. There was another game she came in and gave you 24.
Yeah.
Okay. Quite a few games that she came in and gave you double figures.
I don't know. I know, and I agree with you, but I don't know about
That's what that's supposed to do.
She's part of the bench. She's part of the bench. I don't know about starter.
Yeah, can I respond to Pete, please, on that?
Go ahead.
So, haven't they been playing very, very well recently?
Yeah.
So why would you mess that up? And by the way, she's been the one closing out games. So
that's my
what's
point.
Her name?
Sophie.
Yeah, not Sophie. Not Sophie. I'm talking about the other girl too, Lexi. He's talking about bench Lexi. She's been closing out games.
I'm in agreement, Private. I'm in agreement because at the end of the day, that on-court stability in times of clutch is coming from Lexi. Even if she ain't scoring high, the fact that they got her in the game, you're not going to be in there getting out of control with your players. So you're right.
No. But when the game gets close and Sophie starts throwing those daggers, I mean, come on, you can't take that away from her.
I say leave.
You know the problem.
No, I say leave it just like it is. She'll come around when she come around.
Just it's Pete the one that's saying.
Yeah, I hear you guys.
You don't want to mess up that rotation. That's
what I'm saying. You don't mess up something that's working.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hold on, real quick.
I think Kelsey want to respond to me too.
No. Hey, real quick, check this out though. The biggest problem between Kelsey and Cece, they're just not close, bro. That's what the problem is, man. I don't think I got nothing to do with Stephanie White. I think it's them two not close. Because when you got two big dogs, they find a way to get along. Just like I used LeBron and Dwayne Wade, bro. They was close though, on and off the court. They made it work, bro. Listen, man, Kelsey was here no matter how many games she won. This was her team. You bring in Cece. You know what I'm saying? Now it's two people that can actually get buckets. They just got to find a way to work it together, bro. And if they can do that, they'd be hard to beat, man.
Can you elaborate when you say they're not close?
I don't think they're close off the court, bro. I don't think they have a close. I don't think they have a close.
I agree.
That's strictly on court.
Yeah, I think
that's Kelsey's personality, though. I think that's her personality.
Let me tell y'all something about women basketball, right? Because, like I said, my daughter play. I'm always around it. Off the court, yeah, that's different. But on the court, if they don't get along, it's not like the men. If the women don't get along, it will show in their play. They're going to argue on the side. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So whether they closer off the court, I don't really care. But on the court, I think they're cool.
Then is it possible for two big dogs to come in and play together, bro? Because I think they need each other, bro. Listen, I think Cece needs Kelsey, and I think Kelsey needs Cece. Period. I think they both don't have great careers individually, but if you put them on the team, they need each other, man. Cece need Kelsey, Kelsey needs Cece. I'm not saying to get buckets. That's not what I'm saying. Individually, they both great. You know what I'm saying? But I think they need each other to get to this champion. Like Jordan, bro. Oh, I don't want to use Jordan because somebody got mad at me when I said his name earlier. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? He didn't win nothing as great as he was till Pippen came. Yeah. You know what I mean? That don't make him sorry.
You're both right, but you know what though?
I should look up Jordan record without Pippen, bro. I bet it ain't. Hey, how much you guys want to bet it ain't over 500?
Are you talking about their performance when you say they need each other? You talking about like
individually they're great. Individually, if Cece goes to another team right now, Kelsey gonna get buckets. If Kelsey goes, Cece gonna get buckets. I'm talking about to win a chip. You know what I mean? They have to figure it out, bro.
But
the game is more mental, man. The game is more mental.
since y'all mentioning on the court, right?
You're,
Which
you're
is the most
saying that. You
important.
got to
Like,
prove that. You just telling people that
yeah.
that's a. You need to say that's a suspicion. You can't say.
What you mean? What
No,
you
but
mean? As far as what?
Chelsea, I'm gonna
As far
tell
as
you
what?
something. You know, I rock with you, but one thing I will say, when you're talking on the court, and that's what really matters, like Tone Loc said, it does look to me, no matter, I think they're cool on the court, but it does look to me like Caitlyn is not totally comfortable. Let's say, I'm not saying upset, but I'm just saying not totally comfortable with Kelsey never passing, because there have been numerous times where Cece's open and she's waiting for the ball, and she's expecting Kelsey to throw it to her, and Kelsey just either dribbles or shoots it, and Cece had her hands up or whatever. That tells me there's a disconnect in there somewhere, because if she's like, just do you, Kelsey, then she knows, okay, when Kelsey gets the ball or she gets it
I ain't
here,
getting the ball back.
I'm not even gonna put my hand up, let her do her. But the fact that she's putting her hand up and expecting it, it tells me there's a disconnect. I'm not saying a beef. I'm saying
Hold
a
up. So,
disconnect.
Do you guys
Kelsey
remember?
Mitchell's supposed to pass her the ball every time?
No,
We didn't say
I
that.
never said that.
No.
I never said
No.
that.
I'm asking because, like,
No.
I don't agree with what y'all
No,
just said.
but
Hey, do you guys remember? Do you guys
how
remember?
many assists CC gave Kelsey throughout her
I don't
career?
agree. I don't
Come on,
agree with
man.
that either, because I don't
Yeah, I
agree
don't
with
agree with
it's
that,
keeping
man.
it's keeping the wrong kind
Nah.
of narrative alive. Then it don't make basketball sense for the ball to keep on going back to the distributor. Other people have to produce on that team. We keep on living inside of this triangle between A, B, C. That's the whole problem right there. It ain't got nothing to do with the big three. It's the whole rest of the
It
team
don't
not
have to go
producing.
back to the distributor. Just distribute it to somebody else. Because if you have an offense where Stephanie White wants everybody to touch the ball, then technically Kelsey should be her least favorite player, because she stagnates the offense more when she
Hey,
does that.
I think
Y'all wrong. All of y'all wrong, I think.
I think that's one of the problems. I think that's one of the
Oh, y'all
problems with this
wrong.
offense. If you look at this offense, it seems like
Why?
everybody is always open, and I'm not used to seeing that.
No,
When I'm watching the Indiana Fever, it seems like everybody is always open. Meaning it seems like everybody can take a shot no matter when they want to. I mean, no matter what it is. To me, I would think that Kelsey, Caitlin Clark, and Aaliyah Boston, they the big three. They should be getting. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's hard to. I seen one game Hines Allen jack up 3 shots in a row on 3 straight possessions. That should be unacceptable. Like Stephanie White got to tell her, like, hey, that's not your role. I don't care how open you are. Unless it's 2 seconds on the shot clock, you get the ball to one of our big three. Like
But
that's
J
that's.
Dub,
Go ahead.
sorry to cut you off, but if you
May
look
I
at the
say
numbers,
may I
if you
say
look at the
something
numbers,
after at
they
some
are the
point?
ones that's taking the most shots.
Yeah,
but what
yeah. No,
The big three
I
are the
agree.
ones taking the most shots.
what I'm
That's not
saying,
necessarily. I'm not saying they don't take the most shots. What I'm saying is when I look at the offense, it seems like everybody is open, meaning everybody got their hands up, everybody's expecting the ball. It's kind of
Yeah, that's yeah,
but it,
yeah.
no,
May I
You
no.
say
Hey, this ain't
supposed
something,
true.
I'm
to.
please?
Hey,
still trying
D,
to figure out why
D,
KB
this
and
ain't
them
true, bro.
disagree with me.
Hey, D, this not true, bro. This not true.
Because Caitlin,
Maria,
you know why they
Maria,
disagree? We
Yeah,
disagree because
can I
Caitlin
say
got the ball
something?
in her hand 70% of the time. That's why. So we don't have to keep on giving them. We want to play the game where Caitlin got the ball 80% of the time in
Hey,
her hand, and
Oh
she
no,
got
no,
no, no.
11
no.
other
See,
players on
I
the
wasn't
team.
hold on,
That's
saying
hold
not
on,
gonna
that.
hold on,
work.
nobody
hold on, real
said
quick.
that though.
Can
That's what
I
I'm saying. I
can I
didn't
say
say that.
something?
Hold on, real quick,
Neither
bro.
did
Can I?
I.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Maria go, then I'm done for a minute.
Hold on,
Let
real quick, bro. I don't want nobody talking over each other, but I want to say this though before who is on the Tone Loc. I want to say
yeah.
this real quick. I got a question. It's more not like a rhetorical question. Then I'll let you go, Tone Loc. Do you think do you guys think the fans make it more of a deal than the players? And the reason I say that is because I see a lot of people. Even
Glad you
somebody
asked
said it in
that
the chat.
question.
Somebody said it in the chat earlier, and somebody told me yesterday. Stephanie White and the organization made Kelsey Mitchell the priority, right? But I heard Cece come out of her own mouth and say the priority is to get Kelsey signed. I heard her say that. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said. Now, if somebody lying, she lying. Because that's what she said. She make my job easier. She's my backcourt partner. Our main priority, we got to get her signed. That's what CC said. But I never hear nobody say that. All I hear is them say is what Stephanie White said. So what I'm saying is, I think we as fans make it a bigger deal than they do. Because I don't think they have a problem with each other at all, bro.
Fans always do that because
that's in every
fans
sport.
have
That's in
less
every sport,
information.
Courtside.
Now that's a better question right there, Courtside.
They just
like
don't
that.
hang out with each other, bro. It's not. She's more in tune with Lexi and the TikToks. I don't see Kelsey doing no TikToks. I don't think it's her personality.
Look
In
at her
every
social
sport, the
media.
fans make it a
Can I
bigger.
say something, please?
Hey,
That's
I'm
normal.
on TikTok. Kelsey Mitchell doesn't even post on her TikTok. She got 3 posts on TikTok. She's not even a social media person.
That's my point.
She doesn't do none of that. She don't need to do none of that to be a good basketball player.
That's my point. So is it a world?
I don't have an issue with that.
Why can't 2 big dogs just get along, bro? And for the sake of the damn
Well,
championship.
who says they're not? We need you to support that. We need you to support that, man.
Maria, we ain't gonna never
Go
ahead, Maria. Go ahead, Maria.
I know. Okay. I want to say something here because
Maria, I think
like
you
to
cut
focus.
Tone Loc. I think he was next, Maria. I think you just
No, he said Tone Loc told me I could, man.
Got Maria back. Maria have my back. I got Maria.
Yeah, we got each other so good. So I want to say something and do my very best to stick to basketball. But let me add this. Okay, let me add this. Don't want to bother. Number 1. You know who I'm talking about.
No,
right?
I don't. No.
Yes.
Dawana Bonner, but I call her Don't Wanna Bother. Okay. Number 1. Who was the other player that was told she was going to be MVP?
Natasha Howard.
Thank you.
She wasn't told that.
No,
Natasha
Howard said she wanted to be.
She wasn't told that.
Right.
Let's get it clear.
But where are these conversations coming from? Or where are these conversations possibly coming from? Okay.
I think some people are just delusional. But go ahead, Maria.
No. Hey, you know what? You have your opinion. I have mine. Okay.
No, not you. I'm talking about Natasha Howard.
I see where
No,
Maria's
I get
going.
that. But you see where I'm going, right, Pete?
Yep. Yeah.
So what's to say that those type of things aren't going on? Because even though if Kelsey Mitchell, yes, I agree, she's a very quiet person, very private person. I don't believe that people need to hang out after work. You know, I don't hang out with people I work with because they drive me freaking nuts. Okay. But what I'm saying is I just want to make sure that even though I can talk basketball, I also am looking at human beings and human behavior. And what do we have in common? Dawana Bonner did what she did. And then we had the other one looking to be an MVP. What's to say, and let's be honest, okay, what's to say that we don't have, because it was made very clear during preseason that this was good, that they were going to keep Kelsey Mitchell. They were going to build around Kelsey Mitchell. That came from, what's her name, Cox, okay? It was made very clear. So what's to say that people aren't putting things in Kelsey Mitchell's head, which can affect the flow of this group?
The chemistry.
Oh, I heard them say that they were going to build around the big 3.
I said this yesterday. I said this yesterday, and I'm gonna say it again. And I don't care if nobody agree with me. It's how I feel. They built this team around each other. They gave Kelsey 2 All-Stars and 2 future Hall of Famers. They gave CeCe 2 Hall of Famers, 2 All-Stars. They built around each other.
I agree.
I don't understand. Anytime you got 3 All-Stars on your team and 3 Hall of Famers, and I went out and got Billings, somebody y'all wanted. Y'all, the fans wanted Billings. I went out, see her and CeCe in the U.S. team. I went out and got Billings. I gave y'all Sophie and Lexi, the bomb bombers, Trace Leches, what y'all call them. You know what I'm saying? What else do you want me to do? Like, seriously, I tried to go get Timmy. She didn't want to go. They gave her $1 million over there. I wanted Sims back, but the fan base said she was sorry. The one that took us to the damn champ semis last year. Bro, I'm going to tell you something about the Indiana Fever fans, and I know a lot of people are not going to like it, but I don't give a damn. It's the truth. The Indiana Fever fans don't want talent on this team, bro, because they always feel like it's gonna be. It's always gonna feel like they're dissing CeCe or something. I'm a CeCe fan, but I can criticize her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some fans, you can't say nothing about CeCe, nothing, bro. You can kill Kelsey Mitchell. I can do a video right now and dog Kelsey Mitchell. I'm gonna get a lot of views if I do that shit and dog CeCe. 300 unsubs. You see what I'm saying, bro? It's just different, bro. But I don't think them two have no problem with each other whatsoever.
Okay, could I respond? Hey, could I respond? Could I say what I need to say now?
Go ahead.
Help me here, Tone Loc. Help me here.
Now what I'm saying is, man, like on this panel as a whole, it's a lot of individual thinking. people have their opinion. Everybody want to get confirmation from their beliefs. You know what I'm saying? I told you so. But that individual thinking don't have nothing to do with a championship. You get what I'm saying? Like when you inside of that locker room, you running plays, you with each other 4 or 5 days out the week. And sometimes, like when you're a big three, like with Caitlin and Kelsey Mitchell, sometimes you be like, okay, Kelsey, what's going on, man? Then she probably say like nothing. Now you probably like, really, what's really going on? Because we got to win this championship. And then that's how our conversations start. So all this listening to the outside, the spectators, and people speculating about this and about that, it's more mental than physical. And then these are professionals that play 30 plus minutes a night, and it's a recovery process. They at the highest level of their game, and they're getting paid for it, and they should get rewarded for it. But like I'm saying, like when you win a championship, you got to have like a little conversation. Don't get me wrong. If you got enough talent and you got the right leader on the court to win a championship, it's going to happen. But sometimes you got to step outside of your element and have a real conversation. That's all I'm saying, though. But all this, I'm gonna get mine and you gonna get yours. You just got to like right now. I'm a Atlanta Dream fan. I'll tell y'all about Reese, but I can read the room. I'm not gonna get up on this panel and just disrespect Caitlin. I'm not gonna get on this panel and just disrespect Indiana people. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fan of basketball and I understand human beings, like Maria said. I look at people as a human being. Then I'm looking at the situation. So that's why a lot of times you got to have like little personal conversation on site. Ain't got to be nothing big. We ain't got to hang out. But that little thing right there can make big things happen. That's all I'm saying.
And Tone. Guess what else?
Thank you, Tone.
No problem. Go ahead.
I can't even hear Courtside. I think he remuted me.
I think did he get knocked out again by the storm?
I see him, but I don't hear no.
I hear you, Maria. I think everybody, but
nobody can hear me. Y'all can hear me now.
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right, cool. My bad.
You might have a
I got a question for you, Tone Loc.
I think I hear everybody.
It's a hypothetical. Real talk. If we all know how Jordan was, right? His attitude, his play style, his eliteness, his greatness, all that. He's the GOAT to me, right? If you take Scottie Pippen off, and let's say you drop Kobe on that same team, whose team is it?
So you say if you drop Scottie Pippen from Michael Jordan's team?
No. You're making everybody's point here. You just made everybody's point.
18-year-old Kobe or prime Kobe?
No, go ahead, Courtside. Go ahead. Say it again.
I want you guys to don't try to be funny and shit. I really want to know.
Somebody's got feedback.
You take Kobe Bryant, bro, and you put him on the Chicago Bulls team. Let's say when Kobe Bryant, after his third year, fourth year, right? Okay. And you put him on Michael Jordan's team, bro, on the Chicago Bulls. Who team is it?
With Michael Jordan?
It's still Michael Jordan team.
I understand that, but what do you think Kobe thinks?
Right. They're not going to match. Just like after Kobe and Shaq won all those championships, guess what? Shaq had to go because Kobe doesn't have it anymore.
Bro. Listen to what I'm trying to say. My point is this, bro. Kobe always thought he can take Jordan. He used to tell him. Did you know that, right? He used to tell him, I'm better than you. He used to tell him. I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying that's how he feels. It's not wrong to feel like you're good. It's not wrong for somebody said Kelsey want to be the MVP. What is wrong with that? It's hard for me to explain. Maybe I'm not explaining it.
I'm not saying you're wrong. But what I'm saying is you're proving right now why they don't mesh.
I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer your question when you
First of all, Tone Loc, do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but let me explain something to you.
All right, explain it to me.
The reason why
somebody got an echo.
Somebody echo, and somebody got to go on mute. Everybody.
It's true.
Right.
Yeah,
okay. The reason why Michael Jordan stands out and get all the respect he get because he ain't in competition with nobody. He in competition with himself. So that make you the inferior person when you try to compete against another person.
Right.
If that makes sense. So like when I'm in competition with myself, I'm trying to be the best version of myself. Then I just absorb information from other people and I keep growing. That's the mindset you need to have. But when you come up, that's when I'm betting. That's why Mike Jordan had said, "Oh, this kid right here, he won't let the game come to him. He won't take the game." But yeah, that's why he was taking no L's because he wasn't getting those triple teams like Michael Jordan. Shaq was getting a double team. Now you 1-on-1 doing your thing. Now you think you better than Michael Jordan. But when Michael Jordan left, but when Shaq left, he struggled a little bit before he got those other three because he got triple team. He got the experience. Now he had to go back and study Michael Jordan some more to see what was going on, and he still didn't get to that 6th ring.
No, but I'm not saying I don't think he was better than Jordan. That wasn't my point.
I ain't saying he was better. My point is, it's okay to compete against yourself. You don't compete against nobody else. That's my point.
My point was,
but ain't nothing wrong with thinking that way, though. But if you think that way, that's when you're gonna have a problem.
Courtside, it's nothing wrong with thinking. Kobe thinking, using Kobe and MJ on the same thing. Nothing wrong with Kobe thinking I'm just as good as MJ, maybe even better, as long as it doesn't become a competition on the court.
Is it a competition with the FIBA right now? Y'all think that?
Yes.
I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think that Caitlin Clark knows her role on the team? Do y'all think that all the big three know their role on the team?
I don't think so because we're going with a no role position. How do you hold people accountable for a no role position?
I think they know. I think she knows her role. To answer your question quickly, I think she knows her role. I think she's having trouble adjusting to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, every player has to adjust their game if they want to win a championship. Like that's just the way it is.
But that's what I'm saying.
Maria said no role. Like, where do you see that? It's not like there's no roles.
What is
CC? I don't see that. I see that everybody has a role, and those that still trying to figure out their role, they're still trying to figure out their role.
Hey, CC thing is this, bro. CC is so great in the Iowa team. She had to do everything.
Yeah.
This team, she don't, bro.
She has to adjust.
So it's that's how it is. Hey, Maddie, you there, Maddie?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I forgot about you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's
it's
up,
okay.
Maddie?
It's okay.
Hi, Maddie.
I just...
Hello, Maddie.
Hi, hello. How are you doing?
Hi, Maddie.
Fine.
What you got, Maddie?
Yeah, I don't. Cece's role is to make everyone look good at her expense.
She's a point guard.
Explain yourself, Maddie.
Exactly. That's what they do.
Explain yourself, Maddie.
Okay.
I see what she's saying, but I'll let her say it.
No, you don't, Pete.
I see what she's
I'll
saying.
with you.
I don't agree, but I see what she's saying.
Go ahead, Maddie.
I'll mess with you.
It takes Cece to give up everything that makes her the player that she is for it to work under Stephanie White's system. When Cece has good points and assists and everything, it's despite of Stephanie White. Cece wants Cece wants a team that works together. They all backstab her. They all ice her out. They all, I don't know. It's everything is happening at the expense. There's no need to diminish CC in order to make Kelsey Mitchell look good. And yet they are doing everything.
Okay, good night.
Go ahead, Maddie.
I can't hear you, Courtside.
You can't hear me? I don't know. Go ahead, Maddie.
I must be gay.
It's
she talking?
It's okay. That's it. For now, that's it.
That's it.
Maddie cracks me up because she'll make her point and then she'll go.
She said,
but I like Maddie. She ain't afraid to get on this panel and speak her mind, though.
Hey, she always come up. Delicia says, Courtside, you are serious. Are you serious? You are so naive. It's the same thing. What am I naive about? Tell me in the chat, or hit the link and come up. You don't got to show your face or nothing. Or tell me in the chat, what am I naive about? Well, I don't know what I'm naive about. I don't think they hate each other the way people think, bro. And I think that, you know, let me tell you something, man. Let me be perfectly blunt for a lot of the people in the chat. Iowa CC is gone, man. That CC don't exist no more. Because when she played in Iowa, they had nobody else. No matter what team she's going to, you can trade her to any team. Most of those players are gonna be better than the ones at Iowa. So I don't know what do you guys want her to do? You can go put her at another place. She might have all these records and MVPs, but she's going to need help to win. And what better place for her to be? Somewhere she's comfortable. Everybody want her to get traded to LA. Trader. But y'all say y'all fans. What about what she want to do? Trading ain't about just going and playing basketball for a team. You got to go live in that state for a period of months. Some people saying Toronto. You think she want to go live in Toronto? No. But y'all say y'all fans. See, my thing is I want whatever Cece want. And it seemed like she want to be in Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she get traded, hey, more power to her. You feel me? Like, I'll just go wherever team she go to. I want her to stay in Indiana because I think she got the best chance to win. The Aces, damn near done. They getting old. Jewel Lloyd is not that. Chelsea Gray on her way out. You know what I'm saying? You got a young team over there in Minnesota with Olivia Miles. Nafisa City coming back. They got Howard. You know what I mean? The New York getting old. They can create like a little dynasty over here. And I know Kelsey is getting up there too. What's she like, 32 or something? 30 maybe? Something like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is the best place for her to win. You got a big three. You just won yesterday. You just smacked the Aces, and people want Kelsey traded or they want CC traded. Bro, I want you guys to get this in your head. And a lot of you guys going to unsubscribe, bro. Go ahead and hit the unsubscribe button right now because I ain't lying to y'all. CC Iowa is no longer. I want you guys to know that. I'm not saying that she's not going to be great because I think she's better now than she was in Iowa skill-wise. But it's not no team she can go to in the WNBA that's going to treat her like Iowa because those players get paid too. I don't know why y'all don't understand that.
And they're better than Iowa.
I don't know why y'all don't understand that. I'm not saying she can't be great. Obviously, she can be great. Look at the record she's breaking. Look at the things she's doing on the court. Everybody's saying they governing her, but she studied breaking records. I don't understand. Iowa CC is no more. Y'all need to know that, man. I'm sorry. I hate that I got to be the one to tell you that. But Iowa CC is gone. Kelsey Mitchell is better than every single person that was on that Iowa team other than CC. Period.
And
I'm going to tell you something else too. In my opinion, Kelsey Mitchell is the best two guard in the Jackie Young don't score like Kelsey Mitchell. I don't give a damn nobody saying. And you can't put her on her head up neither because she's going to get buckets. It's the truth, bro. I'm sorry. They said, Courtside, you are blind. You can't see this getting diminished. All right, man. Mitch said, Courtside, you wrong.
The bottom line, Courtside, is this.
Courtside, what am I wrong about? What am I wrong? Hold on real quick, Truth. What am I wrong about, Mitch? Mitch, you said I'm wrong. What am I wrong about? What am I wrong about? They talking about Senator Sparks with Kelsey Plum. Bro, Kelsey Plum got championships. She really ain't bowing down to CC.
I told them that.
Bro, what is y'all talking about?
I've been saying that.
Kelsey left Asia Wilson to go get her team.
Exactly.
And you think she want to let CC to come over there? Come on, bro.
Right now, Kelsey Plum is Kyrie Irving. She left to be Batman.
Come on, bro. We've seen this before. Tracy McGrady left Vince Carter, his cousin. That's his cousin, right? And they cousins. He left Vince Carter. He wanted his own team. Kyrie Irving wanted his own team. Like,
his cousin. He left his cousin.
He left his cousin. He wanted his own team. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Russell Westbrook had the ball in his hands at all times. Got triple doubles, lead the league in triple doubles. Gonna be a Hall of Famer and all that. And ain't won nothing. James Harden, ball all in his hands, control over there in Houston, 40 points, ain't won nothing. KD, only reason he won, he took his ass over there to Golden State. And the moment he left, what they have he done? Nothing. But they won another one without him because they kept their big three together. Draymond Green, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. Bro, let's talk basketball, bro. Get out y'all feelings, man. It's just the truth, bro. The truth. You know what I'm saying? They say you talking crazy. What I say crazy? Hey,
because you're making everybody's point.
Okay, what's my point? What's everybody's point then?
That the two of them cannot exist on the same team. I don't
agree with that.
That's for one. Number two, you don't build your team. You build your team the way Washington's building their team. Because right now Washington's basically only a point guard away from being a top-notch team. Okay, you don't build your team around a 31-year-old player who's going to be 32.
Yeah, right. Hold on real quick. Shelly, stop. Courtside, what did Kelsey Mitchell do before CC getting there? The same thing Jordan did before Pippen got to Chicago. That's what she did. Did a lot of losing and a lot of scoring. So what's your point? Did that diminish Jordan's greatness? That's what he did. The same thing Jordan did before Pippen went to Chicago. Dominate the league, do a lot of scoring.
All right. Enough, bro. Enough.
What do you do?
The Jordan analogy with Kelsey Mitchell. Try another player next time, please. Like, don't do that one, please.
I'm not complaining. Bro. Jordan is my GOAT. But what I'm saying is they're trying to diminish Kelsey Mitchell, bro. That was his point of saying that.
I get that. I get that.
All right, nobody. I want 2024 CC. I never asked for Iowa CC. Yeah, I want 2024 CC too.
And saying here's the whole thing, Courtside.
Yeah.
When Kelsey was interviewed the other night, she got up there on the podium with Stephanie White. She got up there and said that that she's out there playing she's just out there playing playground basketball. Did Stephanie White say anything to her? No. Okay, we're talking about the same person that's saying that she wants the ball moved around in everybody's hands.
She did say that. It wasn't like playground, but she did say that. She did. I did hear that. She did say that.
If Stephanie White told her something, she wouldn't say it there. Tell her behind closed doors.
No, she said it in the press conference.
No,
and when she was interviewed on the court.
Yeah, I got you. What I'm saying is because you said Stephanie White didn't check her on that. To be fair, if Stephanie White did check her or didn't, we don't know. But if she did, she wouldn't do it there. She'd do it behind closed doors, so we'd never know.
Hey, hold on real quick though, True. You got some nerve, bro. I gotta call you out.
Hold on, bro. But why do you think Kelsey would even have the nerve to say something like that if she didn't think it was going to go over okay with Stephanie White?
I did.
Stephanie White was going to say something to her.
Hey, listen to this though. Listen to this though. True. Now you came up here 2 weeks ago. You said you had inside information that you heard, that you talked to the owners or somebody talked to the owners.
The Epstein files.
And they called Stephanie White in the office and told her this is going to be CC. I'm paraphrasing. This is going to be CC's team, and they're going to get it right. And they're going to start
running. It ain't over yet, bro.
All right, then. What you talking? You should be happy. You should be not worried then.
It ain't over yet. That power struggle dynamic ain't over yet.
I
mean, Courtside, to be fair, he did told you around like 8 games, man. We only 2 games into this half, and like they got plenty of games to go, bro.
He said before All-Star break.
Yeah, bro, that's like 2 weeks. Look, let's just get back to the game at hand, please. Look, they got a game to focus on, and if we're gonna talk about the big 3 going up against the Valkyries, and since people want to talk about KM and CC, like in terms, how many shots that AB and KM took yesterday?
How many?
Like close to almost 30 shots in combination together.
Is that good?
On average, for those 2, that's good. Kaylin took 11 shots. I just want people to know that she's not far off from where she needs to be. Like in order for the big 3, look, the last time they played the Valkyries, I got the numbers here. And I'm talking about when they played them at home when they won by at least like 8 points. AB went 8 of 15, that's 53%. KM went 4 of 10, that's 40%. They really played her well. And then CC shot 7 of 15. That's just shy of 50%. She shot 47. Off the bench, Sophie she went 4 of 8. She shot 50%.
CC was 5 for 11. No, I'm sorry.
No. 5 for 11 yesterday. But the game against the Valkyries where they won at home, she was 7 of 15.
I'm sorry.
She like they took in that game, the big 3 together took 45 shots. They made 20 of those shots. I want to see them all 3 together. They got to take at least 45 shots together, and they got to be active together in order to do that. Now, the game that they lost, where they were lost by 2 in that close game, AB shot 4 of 11, 36%. KM 5 of 13, 38%. They really shut her down in that game. And then CC, even worse, 25%, 3 of 12. All 3 they only shot the ball 36 times together in combination. In order for them to like really be in the same sync together, they're gonna have to shoot the ball at least 50 times, the big three together. You know, they all have to be in sync shooting the ball at least between 10 and 15 times. They gotta shoot. They gotta get their shots. Kaylin's gotta get her shots, AB's gotta get her shots, and KM's gotta get her shots. She's probably gonna have the most difficult time to do it, but that's what they gotta do.
I asked you this question the other day. Maybe you wasn't up here. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm asking you the same question, Sean.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
In your mind, what do you think it should be?
What do you mean? Be clear.
Like you know, you said they all got to get their shot. I think all of us will agree. So what do you think the shot attempt should be? Give me a breakdown of all three, just on an average. And I know you can't do every.
I need AB to shoot at least 15 times a game. 15. He's had 15 shots. KM wants to shoot at least 15 times. There's been 8 games throughout the season she shot the ball at least 20, but I need her to shoot between 10 to 15. She doesn't need 20 shots to get her shit off. And CC, same thing, 15 shots. That's all you need.
So 15 apiece.
Yeah, 15 apiece on average. On average, that's around like 45 to 50 shots between the three of them together.
Of course, do
anybody disagree with Sean?
I agree with.
I disagree a little bit. But I get what Sean is saying because it's a big three and they need to shoot
average
the ball.
too. It's average, you know.
Right. But it ain't really about how many attempts you make. It's how many good shots. You want to take
to make them in this league. So I know, bro.
No.
Of course, have you seen Olivia Miles play in the business?
Somebody said me.
Somebody's got a bad echo.
Have you seen Olivia Miles?
But Sean, like I was.
Echo, bro. Hey, what'd you say,
go ahead, bro?
My bad. I don't mean to cut anybody off. I just hopped back in.
You good.
All right.
And what'd you ask me?
So if I just watched pretty much that whole Minnesota Mercury game, and
I've seen like 2 games of them.
Cheryl Reeves literally runs the pick and roll almost down there the whole game with Olivia Miles. You know why? Because that's her strength. That it don't matter if people know it's coming. It don't matter when you got a great player. You have to stop it. And so that's the problem. Like, who cares if people know Caitlin Clark is going to run the pick and roll? Stop it. And nobody has proven to be able to do that consistently. I think that's the frustration. I think that's the frustration with Stephanie White. Like you're not even a championship coach. You have a championship coach, Cheryl Reeves, who's saying, "This is my player's strength. I'm gonna run it down your throat the whole game. Stop it. Stop it." And then we with Caitlin Clark, before she even ran the pick and roll, Stephanie White was like, "Well, people know what's coming. So what? Do your job as a coach. Innovate it. Make adjustments."
And you think she's a good coach?
Huh? He's exactly right, because I'm gonna give you a football analogy on this. That makes that same point. And I'm not a 49ers fan, but when the 49ers had Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, they would run that slant over and over again, and nobody could stop it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree with you. I seen Belichick run didn't throw no passes in the game against the Bills. They couldn't stop it. He didn't throw no passes the whole game. They couldn't stop it. He just kept running over and over and over. He was against the Bills.
I'm talking about tonight. Olivia Miles during there had the whole team just setting picks for you. There's one pick after another. Pick. And you have to stop it. That's the frustrating thing about what's going on.
Exactly. And if I may add to that, hold on, music. If I may add to that, if you guys saw the game yesterday, when CC did have pick and rolls, the deadlier thing about CC with the pick and roll, she didn't just have one person on a pick and roll, because she did a pick and roll with KK. She did a pick and roll with what's her name?
Billings.
The one that always. Yes, thank you. And then she's done them with AB. That's a deadly strategy. Why get rid of it? I
don't get it either, because when CC's running like pick and roll schemes, like defenses really only have 2 choices. You either have to play her in drop coverage, but being that she's so good at shooting the 3, you have to play up front and not play drop coverage. But if you do that, guess what you do? She's so quick going right, it allows her to drive to the basket and get her shot. I don't know why Stephanie doesn't run that play often, but she likes to vary it up. But you know what they say: if you run it a lot, like you got to, it's like running the football. Like they say in football, you run the football out, you keep running the same play until they stop it. So
exactly.
I don't understand why she doesn't do it. And Cheryl Reeves is proven she's won 4 chips. So if she can do it, and she did it with Maya Moore, she did it with Simone Augustus, you know, she did it with Sylvia Fowles. She's proven.
Hey, last thing, not to cut you off, son. Last thing, you know the craziest. You know the craziest part
do the
about
other team a favor by not running a play that works. You know the crazy.
You know the craziest thing about what Cheryl Reeves is doing right now. She's adjusting her offense to her player. That's not what the Minnesota Lynx do. They don't do that with Nafisa Collier. But you know what she did? She's a great coach. I'm a coach to the strength of my player, not make Olivia Miles fit into my system. Like that's a prime example of what's going on in Minnesota. It's a prime example. And Stephanie White,
they know she's a liability.
That's what's so frustrating about Stephanie White.
They know she's a liability on defense too, Olivia. So what they do, they send a help defender. CC, you saw it yesterday when she went up against Chelsea Gray. What happened? AB was right there. No help defense. She just
let her. Caitlin's fault. This is crazy.
I'm not saying it's not. No. KP. Come on, bro.
No. I ain't talking about you. I'm saying in general.
J-Dub, check this out.
Because me and Pete just talked about it. When she gets ISO'd, like we see what happens. But you gotta have you gotta have help defense. Like it's simple stuff, bro.
I think they fixed the majority of that. It's not like
you think or no, bro. Come on, speak with certainty.
They have. I'm
gonna speak with certainty right now. I'm gonna speak with certainty. Valkyrie put the blueprint out how to play against CC. Every team was isolating, going 1-on-1. They can't do that no more. They haven't been doing that because they stopped it. They put a stop to that. You can't just isolate CC like they were doing before.
If she gets isoled on Wednesday, the minute AB gets out of foul trouble, I'm gonna come back to you with that because me and Pete pointed it out earlier. If it happens. It's gonna be so funny.
All right, well, you down.
No, there's gonna be some plays where she's gonna get ISO. That's just.
Hey, can I say one thing?
Yeah. Hold on, real quick. Hey, Sean, you hear me?
Yeah.
You hear what I said?
No, I didn't, because that's like an echo, bro.
I said, hey, Truth, that's you, man. You gotta mute your mic or go turn it off, whatever you got going on. Check your headset. Hey, I said, You down 0-1, so I hope you can catch up. You know what I mean? It's 0-1, me. You know what I mean?
You talking about the whole 2-3 thing?
Yeah. You down, man. You down.
Yeah. Let's see. Remember, if they can, like, I want to see if they can actually, end the 7-game. You know, the Valkyries haven't lost in over a month, right? Let's see if they can get the W.
They haven't. So when Indiana beat them,
no. Hey, we let Courtside off the hook. What do you have to say about what Cheryl Reeves is doing?
Yeah, answer the question.
Answer the question, like, because you like that's a prime example of how you supposed to coach your star player. You adjust to her, not.
I'll answer that question, and
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see how he spends this. This is gonna be fun. Go ahead. I can't wait to see how he spends this. This is gonna be good.
This is why you hold me accountable.
This is why I love hanging out with you kids.
Right. We can answer that question just with the Magic Johnson example. He went there, got Paul Westhead fired.
Yeah, but let him answer.
He started running his offense. And then what did Paul Westhead do when he got another coaching job at Loyola Maryland now? He started.
Let Courtside. Come on, bro. Let Courtside go, bro.
Y'all done. This is what I say to that, and I've said this multiple times on this channel. I don't know if you've been watching. I don't believe Stephanie White is the best coach for Caitlin Clark. I don't believe she's the best coach, period. You know what I'm saying? But me, I don't think she's going nowhere. So what am I going to keep complaining about her deficiencies? Because all I know is she went to the semifinals last year. That's all. I don't know. I'm only speaking. You said facts, right? I'm just speaking facts.
Bro, that's without Caitlin Clark, bro. Like we talk about how she coached Caitlin Clark.
Okay, again, I just told you that. I don't think she's the best coach for Caitlin Clark.
I can help you out, Courtside.
I've never thought she was the best coach for Caitlin Clark, bro. But she's here. What am I going to keep just running into the stop sign for when they say stop, bro? I'm gonna keep arguing.
Yeah, but you didn't answer the question.
I can't. I am answering the question. I don't know I can't say. I don't know. That coach, she's a better coach than Stephanie White. That's what she is. Out, bro. She's a better coach than Stephanie White, bro.
Right, and I'm telling you right now, this year for Stephanie White, it's championship or bust. Because why do you think they haven't given her that extension?
All right, so what happens if she goes to the championship?
And that's exactly why they haven't given her that contract extension. You said at the beginning of the season they were going to give her right away.
Stop, bro. You
did say that, Courtside.
Bro, you exempt from this conversation, bro. I'm telling you, because you just talking right now.
Courtside, you did say that. I'm just holding you to your word.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to what you said. You said the Indiana Fever was gonna get swept by Atlanta last year and we're gonna make the playoffs. And they went right to the.
Hey, I admit I was wrong.
All right, cool. So let's stop right there. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't think she's the best coach for Caitlin, bro. I hope that answers your question, but I just can't do nothing about it. I can't. Y'all act like I got the power to fire her.
Okay, Courtside.
I don't got the power to fire the lady. What I'm gonna do?
Nobody said that.
And what can I do? Just keep running and getting mad about it? All I could do is hope they fix it and hope CC and Boston figure it out.
Hey, somebody said something about Kelsey Mitchell said something in a post. I think Truth, you said that. What did she say?
In an interview.
Yeah. What did she say?
In the post game press conference, she started talking about how she just goes out there and plays on playground basketball. And Stephanie White did not say a word to her.
So what does that mean to you, playground basketball?
Playground basketball?
Yeah, what does that mean if a pro say that? Because I've heard other pros say that. So what does that mean to you?
When you're on a pro team, you don't play playground basketball.
I've heard other pros make that.
Harrison did.
So my question is, what does that mean?
What that is, that's basically ISO ball.
No, it's not. No, it's not. A lot of players, when they say that, that means that they're just playing. They're able to play
You're
free
basically
and
out there
have fun.
freestyle.
It's part of it, though. Part of it also. It's just
Right, but it's also about playing free and having fun.
I'm gonna give you a good example on that. A playground ball.
Yeah, you just out there freestyling. You're not playing with no team concept.
Right. You remember that first All-Star game when the All-Stars played against the Olympians?
Yeah.
That was a basketball game, right? But then that second year, they started shooting from logos. You had 5 points for this, 10 points or whatever. Now that's playground ball right there. That second All-Star.
That's not my definition.
No, but I'm saying I've heard players in actual games make
that running up and down the court, shooting the ball here, there. Nobody really playing defense. That's
I think the way I look at playground basketball, bro, is I'm coming at you with the Allen Iverson. I think he played playground. Stephon Marbury, Steve Francis, when they get the ball, the way they Kyrie Irving. You know what I mean? When he gets
they playing free.
No, they just playing their strength. They good at what they do. That ain't no playground ball. Yeah, that's what Caitlin does. When Caitlin played like that, so I guess it's playground ball.
Okay, but let me ask you this. If Caitlin would have got up there and made that same statement, you don't think Stephanie White would have said something to her?
Honestly, well, if that question's for me, I really don't care about all that extra stuff.
Me neither, man.
I just care about the game. I really don't be caring about what
I'm just saying, though. Keep it real. You don't think Stephanie White would have tried to check her?
What I'm saying, I'm keeping it real. I really don't be caring.
KP, do you think this team a championship team?
I think that they can win it. If you look at what they have right now, they are 3.5 games out of first, and look how much they've been, how much they've improved over the last 5 games. So are they in the running? I would say yes.
Okay.
Now, I mean, whether you want to say it's first tier, second tier, that's a whole different story. But if we just look at right now, and if you look at their defense, obviously need to improve even more. But they number one in scoring. They are 3.5 games out of first, and off the top of my head, there's about 3 of them that they should have won that they messed up on. So, yeah.
Hey, Maddie wanted to say something, by the way.
Hey, they said let Maddie talk. Hey, let me say something real quick. I actually got the question. I asked this question before. Hey, how many big threes in the league are better than the ones we got? What big 3 in the league would you take over the one we got?
None.
You got Asia, Chelsea, Jackie Young. You got Sabrina, Jaquel, Stewie, Olivia Miles. Who you want to put on that? Nafisa hurt, so who you gonna say? Howard, Navia Howard, and who? What's the other girl over there in Minnesota?
Courtney Williams.
What big 3 in the league?
I like Courtney Williams.
Would you take over ours?
Yeah, Courtney's a good player. She could play.
Yes, she is.
I'm just asking, what big three in the league did you take over ours?
I'm gonna stay out of that question because I don't really like that question.
I know, but
I don't like it either.
KP ducking, can't believe it.
No. The reason why, because I'm looking at the whole team. I'm looking at so if we say top three, I'm gonna answer top three or big three. I will say the Fever, of course. But
they don't have a chance to win.
No, right. No, they have a chance to win. I thought you was going somewhere else with it.
How have they been playing?
I like the Liberty too.
Everybody has a chance to win. How have they been playing?
No. Everybody don't have a chance to win.
Well, I'm not talking about every single team. I'm just talking about the top teams. Of course.
No. Right. So what's the top teams? Or what are you talking about? The ones that can make the playoffs, or
no, the one
general.
Yeah, so
I sent you something. Post that, bro.
The top teams like the Lynx, the Aces, the Dream,
I sent you something.
The Valkyrie, and I would say the Liberty and the Fever.
You don't put India? Okay, so you put Fever in there?
Right? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Fever top 6.
Okay. Yeah.
But I just think Courtside always leans to what's on paper instead of like what he sees on the court.
I see they just smacked the dog shit out of the champions, and I'm saying, and I seen we just went we beat the Valkyrie, we beat the Dream. You know what I'm saying? Asia Wilson played. Chelsea Gray played.
Bro, you made a whole video after they got smacked, and you like, come on, bro, you get too high and you get too low, bro. Like,
no, bro, I'm not too high. Bro. I'm just
you made a whole video talking about how this team. You made a whole video about Kelsey Mitchell before.
Can I please say something real quick? People react so quick to and I'm not saying anybody here. I'm saying in general. When something happens, they automatically say, "See, told you so." Like the whole girl that just went to the Aces, Piscott. Well, what's her name? Piscott. So I remember saying, like, I think that some players need a better team to for that production, right? I stand by that. But let's look at what she did. Look at what she did the second game. I'm not hearing anybody saying that Stephanie White and Indiana Fever are stupid.
No, they are.
Not after the second game.
Yes, after the second game. Passat, if you just look at the stats, of course you're going to say that. But if you actually look at Passat and how she plays the game, you can tell that girl is going to be a good player.
No. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm talking about what everybody, I'm generalizing, what people were saying. Because they were going off of her stats. But now people are not saying that Indiana Fever is stupid for letting her go.
I'm not one of those people.
I don't care if she went over 10.
Where's all the videos at?
She's at 21 points in 2 games.
She had 19 the first game.
In limited minutes.
Yeah, and it's a 2 game. It's also a 2-game sample size. Like, she's got plenty of time to go.
No, my point is that people just go off of the last game.
That's prisoner of the moment Monday morning quarterback stuff too, bro.
Hold on, Sean. You wanted me to put this graph on the screen. What do you want to talk about it?
All right, so look at it. Right now, if the playoffs were to start today, this is where the Fever stand right now. They're the 5 seed. They will be going up against the Wings. Right now, I said it. I don't really fear the Wings on offense. They just have a better front court than we do with Jessica Shepard. Our Keurig back there, and they have Leah Rue. They have a way better front court than we do. And of course, they got Paige, they got AZ, and they got Enrique, in terms of their front court. Where do you guys think they stand? Do you think they stand a chance against them if they were to go up against them in a best of 3 matchup? Because this is where things would go.
We can beat them.
We better front court or back court.
We can beat them, but it's not my ideal first round matchup.
Me neither.
No. Oh, and the correction, they changed it. It's a best of 5 now.
It's a best of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, my point stands though. I don't. It's not my favorite matchup.
So what is it? 2-2-1? That's how I go.
Yeah.
No, I think
it's
3 out of 2.
It's 3. It's best out of 5, so it's 3 out of 2.
No, I know that, but I'm talking about the format. Is it 2 in Dallas, then 2 in Fever, then 2?
No. Oh yeah, I think so.
Yes, it is. Yes, yes.
So they would play 2 in Dallas, then go to Fever 2.
Yep.
See, that's what happened with the Connecticut thing. Remember, they started in Connecticut and they can never get.
That's
You
what
know what I mean?
They
Yeah.
changed it. Yeah.
Hey, real quick. I'm gonna beat a dead horse real quick. Because I'm just on this Piscott. So Piscott actually played more minutes or less minutes when she scored 17 than this last game. Just FYI. So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
But
We
you
gotta
look at
stop
the
jumping on one game and then we
Yeah.
automatically assuming,
I'm not.
this person's horrible. Not you. Oh, they made a bad
Yeah.
mistake. This, that, blah, 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 blah. She played more minutes this game and had 2 points.
Sure, but you know what? I'm looking at the future. If she settles in, it's just like I said about Angel Reese. If Angel Reese settles in and puts the work in, she's going to be dangerous. She's not there yet.
No, I agree.
But she is.
Yeah, I saw what happened
and
today,
she's-
right?
And yeah, well, what
Against
I'm
the
saying
Sparks?
is, I mean, just because we got a 2-game sample from Prasad, that doesn't mean crap to me. Because
Right, but why are people not
Angel
talking about the
Reese.
bad? Why are people not talking about it now? Why are people not saying that, the Indiana Fever is still stupid?
They are.
But they are. They are.
Far as
Because you tell me.
How many of y'all was GMs? How many of y'all been GMs?
If I may just finish my comment, okay?
KP. I'm not going to be on the wrong.
She's going to a championship team, the Aces. They have a very good coach who will develop her. She will improve. And when that time comes, it'll pay off for them. And it'll kick us in the butt. That's all I wanted to say.
That was perfect.
Keep somebody at a team that they wasn't going to give no playing time.
Exactly, because if anybody on the panel can tell me,
I'm happy that she went there.
In a short amount of time,
y'all talking over each other, man. Y'all talking over each other.
In a short amount of time,
hey, Truth, you gotta fix your mic, bro. You got a lot of feedback. I don't know what you got.
Feedback.
Get off your headset or something, bro. You got a lot of background.
Hey, to piggyback off Maria, for example, what's Sean? I need your help. What's the 2 guard from Chicago, Sky, that's playing?
Oh, yeah. Evans. No, not Evans. Her name, Cindy Taylor. She's Taylor. She's nice.
Oh, my bad.
Yes,
she's
a nice.
Rookie. Yeah, she's a rookie,
nice.
but she was playing behind. Was it Rakia Jackson?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So she always had that potential. You get what I'm saying? But she got her chance and she's shining. So when you see potential in a person, it takes time for them to grow and develop and adapt to the league. So what Maria just said,
the right environment,
so
and the right environment, Tone Loc.
Yeah, the right environment. So with right environment, right coach. So with her shooting ability, that would have helped us out. Even if you played 15 to 20 minutes a game. So you shouldn't have got rid of her like that.
But Tone, I literally said that at the beginning that sometimes there's a better opportunity. They just need to go on a certain team. So I already put that caveat out there. My thing is that if they're not playing her for whatever reason, why? I'm happy for her, but where's all the noise? That's all I'm saying. Where's all the noise?
Let me help you out.
People are not being consistent. Is basically what I'm saying.
KP, bro. Let me help you out, bro. Let me help you out, brother. Let me help you out. It ain't about Passat, bro. It's about they didn't draft the other girl in the draft. They started with the Raven. Let's just keep it real, bro. It started because they drafted Raven, bro. You know what I mean? It was so much stuff going on. That noise died down because they're out there doing TikToks, playing with each other, bro. You know what I mean? Everything the Fever do, bro, is going to be problem. We just smacked the Aces yesterday. It's all kind of videos now down killing the team, bro. Yeah, like I don't understand, man. It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that Stephanie White not the best coach. I get it, bro. Right. You know, I understand it. I get it. But I don't have the power to fire the lady. And if this is going to be the team, bro, I got to rock out with it. And this is what I said yesterday, and I'm going to say it again, bro. If I would have told you at the beginning of the season, I'm going to insert Caitlin Clark on this team, bro, most of us would have bet that they can go back because they went without her last year. And all you doing is replacing CeCe for Sims, Ariel McDonald, Ariel Powers, and Timmy. And who was on the team? Was it no, not Timmy. Who else was on the team last year? That's who you replacing. Yeah, bro. So you're putting Cece in that team, bro. A lot. Cece said herself, we're favored to win the championship. That's what she said before the season, bro. She knew the lineup. She knew the roster. You guys remember when she was on the NBA channel?
Yeah.
When she said we're favored to win a championship?
Yeah, we got to be the favorites to win.
That's what she said. All right. So if she said that, she didn't know the roster. She didn't know who the roster was. So, bro, if you tell me they can go and do that without Cece, I understand the coach. I get it. The coach went with less talented players. So now you give her more talented players, and I'm not supposed to think we got a chance. I don't believe that, bro. The Fever can go beat the Valkyrie tomorrow or Wednesday, bro, and I guarantee you, I'll put money on it. It's going to be something negative that happened. Not criticism, because it's cool to criticize your team, what they can do better and all that. Negative. It's the truth, bro.
They're gonna say they holding her back.
It's the truth, bro. She didn't
score 45.
I've learned to deal with it, bro. That's why I don't block nobody. I let them say what they say, bro. Because a lot of these people don't know.
I don't know. I don't know why people are talking about. Look in this offense. That's true. That right now, like they're running plays through Kelsey. That she's not gonna get those shots, bro. Like, and it's not even gonna be fair. Like you need AB's going to take like 15 shots. KM's going to want to take between 10 to 15. CC's going to take 10 to 15. You can't get 40 just off that. You need to shoot at least 20 just to get that.
Yeah. Hey, Sean.
That ain't going to pop, bro.
Let me ask you a question, Sean. Now, it's more like a question, but I want to say something real quick. Do you notice how everything keeps on changing? Right? And I ask you because, me and you go back and forth all the time. We kick it real to each other. Well, everybody else too. Me and him got more of a personal relationship off the camera and shit, right? So I'm going to say this, bro. Do you remember? I'm gonna go through the shit how it went. Stephanie White came out and said, "I'm not defending Stephanie White. I'm just going down. I'm taking down what happened." Stephanie White came out and said, "Cece gonna be off ball." Y'all remember that?
Yeah. The whole off ball narrative. Yeah. I don't want to ever go back to that.
Big old thing. But dude, is that what we see on the court? You know what I'm saying? They had
when she was active. No, not really.
They said she gonna be in the corner. They're gonna put her as small forward. Remember that?
Bro. No, I didn't really see that.
And those people ain't saying nothing now.
They're gonna put her in the corner and small forward, bro. That's what they said. She's gonna go in the corner and get stuck in the corner. That's what the narrative was, bro. So my thing is this: I don't care what Stephanie White say. That's not what I see on the court. Cece has the ball majority of the time. I don't care what Stephanie White say. I know what I see on the court. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, this offense is ran through Kelsey. Okay, cool. Maybe it's ran through Kelsey. But what I do, in my opinion, Caitlin Clark got just as green light as she shoot the ball whenever she wants, bro. She shot the 28 3. What game did she shoot like 28 shots or something like that? 28.
10 for 28. She went.
Bro,
she went 7 for 17 from 3.
So let's imagine she make on that night, she make 10 more of those shots. Let's imagine the other night when some of her shots, she made 5 more of those shots.
She shot 17
or 5 more of the other shots. You see what I'm saying?
I would love to see that, bro. She's only had one game where she shot over 20 times in a game this season. That's it. Only one game, bro. Every other game has been less than 20.
Do you understand what I'm saying, though? Like, bro.
Yeah, I get it.
But I think she's injured, bro. If she make a couple more of those shots, she is having the 30 and the 35 that people's asking for.
She's had 2 30-point. Look, she's had 2 30-point games this season. Like, I don't know what people are saying.
Are we ever going to credit the defense? Are we ever going to credit defense for her not being able to get certain shots up?
What, defending?
Can we ever give another team credit?
We could say the same thing about KM. She's not that great of a defender. She's one of the worst defenders on our team.
Same exact thing. I'm just saying for Caitlin, can we say, you know what, that team played great defense on her?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, we can. Like Golden State did it to them when they were up there. She shot 3 of 12.
Yeah, and no, I'm not saying you, Sean. I'm just talking about in general. The narrative is it's always somebody's fault.
Yeah.
You guys know the new narrative, right?
We're gonna go to the Valkyrie game. We're gonna get out of here, bro.
You know the new narrative. I just saw the new narrative. The new narrative is now there's a rift between Boston and Caitlin Clark because Boston said Kelsey was GOAT scorer. Yeah, it's just crazy. You can't. Keith Division just came out with one like there's a problem with Boston because it's
Man, that dude right there,
it's
he
crazy.
just
We can't
baloney
just
right now.
enjoy a game that we dominated by 30 points.
What? Are
do
you
people
sure?
do for money?
Yeah,
Ocean,
I just watched it.
What does it profit them?
AB literally just posted Caitlin 600 assists on her Instagram the second that Indiana posted it. What are we talking about here?
People are doing it for money, boy.
They're trying to, dude. To be honest with you, I'm not worried. I don't think it's the coaching staff. I don't think it's the team. I literally think it's the non-basketball fans that are causing all this.
This is what Pete was talking about, man. Like with somebody's like to a degree, like like this is why if you want people to come here, you got to have thick skin. Because
explain to me why you win by 34 points. It's a great defensive game, a great offensive game, and we're talking about this garbage.
That's a good question.
And don't overlook what Pete said earlier. Don't overlook what Pete said earlier. This is the second most points in franchise. What was the stat again?
It was the second biggest winning margin in franchise history, 34 points.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a game where CC played 25 minutes and scored only 11 points. Okay.
12.
Well,
12.
11. I said 11 because the 12 point was a free throw.
Nah, 12. Free throws count, Pete.
Yeah. Scored 12. I was counting the shots, but yes, 12 points. Okay, so that's big. That is big. And it's no slight against CC. It means they're able to put up points because that was the worry that if CC's out, how much less will they score, whatever. So for them to do this was a big game in many ways.
Well, Caitlin Clark was also responsible for, if you want to take it with her assists, she's about responsible for over 30 points of the game. If you're talking 109, that's pretty dang good for a point guard who only played 24 minutes.
And also, I think this was the first time that we have had all 5 starters in double figure.
Yeah, that's another one.
But they holding her back.
Ocean Stacks, my point was that, not to say that CC sucked last night. My point was to say that it was a complete game. You said it yourself.
Oh, yeah. She played it. I agree with that, Pete. I agree with that.
That they're capable of putting in a complete game on both ends of the court without her dropping 30 or 40. That she doesn't have to do it by herself.
Hey, do you guys know? I know you guys know this already. Do you guys know that statistically, before all this stuff started happening, CC going in and out the game, she was having statistically her best career? You guys know that?
Yep.
Okay, so how is she hooked? Okay, never mind.
And by the way, people were saying even at that time that they were still holding her back.
Yeah, right now CC's averaging 20. She's averaging 24 and 7 right now.
Any of the fans will be happy with what if CC scores 35, 12 assists, and say 8 boards. They'll say, oh, she could have had 18 assists because they'll find something to critique. Like you don't hear people sitting there critiquing. Olivia Miles put up 32 points and 8 boards or 8 assists today.
Here's another thing for the people who say that it's in Stephanie White's offense. CC is handcuffed and whatever. Listen, I've seen CC plenty of times, a couple of times in this last game. Come down the court with the ball, bring the ball up, and shoot before her team is even set for the rebound. Shoot a 30-footer, a 25-footer.
Hey, hold on, Rick. I'm sorry, Pete. Maria, you serious?
So I don't think that's handcuffed.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah? Yes. For real?
Yes. Yes.
Shit. All right, we're gonna get ready to wrap this up.
Everything is coming from the east. It's coming from the east, so I'm getting it before you do.
Hey, Pete, you know what that means? She got the green light.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if Stephanie White was really pissed at her shooting, she would be extra pissed that you're shooting the ball with like 18 seconds left on the shot clock.
Anna, you got hit too?
And your team is not set yet.
Hey, man, Arizona.
Y'all all right? Y'all all right?
I think she got hit too. Maria, Anna got hit too.
Was it the weather?
Yeah, it's a big dust storm.
My power just came back on at like 8:27.
Mine went off earlier when I was live, bro.
Oh snap!
The whole street.
My powers is always on.
So we're gonna get ready to wrap this up. I don't want to get knocked out.
All right, blessings, everyone. Blessings.
I'm gonna go around the panel real quick. Make it quick though. Your Valkyrie predictions. All right, Sean, you can't change your shit. You're done.
Nah, don't get me out. Don't do that. Don't do that. I can do what I want, bro.
I'll let you go. Hey, Maria,
let me go quick. Mine will be quick. I gotta go.
I gotta go with the ladies first, bro. Unless they give it to you. Unless they go. The ladies want to get.
You know what?
I can't hear it
I'm
anyway.
cool.
Go ahead.
I'm cool waiting my turn.
Go ahead, KP.
Go ahead,
KP.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I got Fever winning. That's all.
Okay. Maddie, it's on you,
Maddie.
Blessings,
y'all. Blessings.
All right, salute, man.
All right.
Who's that KP, right? Or that J Dub?
Yeah, they could win. They could win, yeah. It's possible.
Is it? You sure, Maddie? Is it possible? You sure?
Yeah. I don't know.
So we ended that last tape talking about the Valkyries.
Well, I got a dust storm coming. I don't want to get cut out. So, you know what I'm saying?
We got you, man. You're going to be all right.
I'm going to be in the dark. Get my flashlights.
First, no offense, but first rule of having a YouTube channel, pay your electricity bill, brother.
My bad. I left out. What's the question?
Nah, just your take on we're gonna beat the Valkyries. Because I put up a graph the other day. You wasn't up here, J-Dub, but I put up a graph the other day, and so far I'm looking good. I'm at 4-1, so I'm kind of looking good right now. Everybody else had us 0-5, 1-4, 2-3. You know, I'm looking good right now, so I'm talking my shit right now.
Hey.
Go ahead. They say they love to smell the rain. Yeah, it's going crazy over here. My truck did need to be washed though. It's out in the garage too. So
I'll go quickly.
Go ahead.
I had us losing against the Aces. I was dead wrong. I
can't hear. I'm gonna pop out and pop back in.
Okay. I would never have predicted a 34-point win, so I was dead wrong. I'm gonna go the other way this time, and they're at home, so I'm gonna predict a win by 8.
At 8, Just Jules said 11, so you said by 8. Sean, you changing your pick or what you doing?
I'm gonna say it like this, man. The key to the game for them to win is AB. If AB stays out of foul trouble, I think Caitlin, if she does that, I feel like Caitlin's gonna have a big game. I need her to take like 15 shots, make like 7 to like 8 of those shots. If she does well from there with AB in the game, they'll win the game. If AB's like out of the game, she's in foul trouble, and I see CC getting ISO'd on defense, it's gonna be a rough night. But I'm gonna change my pick. I got them winning at home by 4. I got them winning by 4. If everything goes well, I got them winning by 4. Like that's really it. And I gotta go anyway. You guys have a great night because I gotta work in the morning. I'll check you out.
Good night, dear.
Peace out, man.
Good night, honey.
Yeah. Maria, it's on you, Maria.
Valkyries. I'm gonna say a statement, but maybe someone can help me out with a little intel here. If the Valkyries put pressure on Cece and Kelsey, can they still utilize a pick and roll under those circumstances? If they can, then I think they'll do good against the Valkyries. I'm not sure if that's a viable. I don't know if that's a viable presumption on my part.
Yeah. I'm gonna save mine for.
No. The good thing is you got a big 3. So
I'm not gonna be as underperforming as everybody else. I don't know what you guys watched the last 4 games, but I seen the team take a total turn for the better. They're more connected. I think this is going to be a 10+ win.
Me too.
I think you're going to see literally the same kind of ball movement that they had against the Vegas Aces. I just think you're gonna. This is the team we expected to see week 1. This is now they have the time, they have the practice. All this hoopla with this isn't Caitlin's team. Like, first off, who cares? They all like to play with each other. It shows on the court. So I'm gonna take that and hold that as my stock. And they're gonna come out and play good. As long as they don't get out physicaled, they're gonna win. That's the key. So to me, that's keeping Boston on the court. That's having Boston not being in foul trouble.
I want to say something nobody said yet.
That's my take.
This is all my hoopers out there that played before, right? I think it's going to be a better team because you think CC ain't been seeing Kelsey go on these heaters? When you have a competitive spirit, man, when you come back on the court, I'm not saying you want to go at your teammate, but you want to come out and get busy too. You guys ever been in that situation? Yes. Bro, she been out there seeing it. Bro, this team is about to be fire, man. And I can't wait because I'm going to be talking so much shit. And all y'all in the chat that's been talking stuff to me all these months, make sure you bring your ass up here because I noticed a lot of y'all disappeared when we smacked the aces around the other day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pull up and talk stuff, but y'all don't pull up when we leave. When we smack teams around, y'all go MIA. You know what I mean? Then y'all go run to the other channels that's talking crazy about Kelsey and all these other people. And over here, I'll be keeping it real with y'all.
You and Ocean sold me. Fever by 40.
Who's on me?
Yeah, it's on me.
Sorry.
I'm feeling what you're putting down. I'm feeling what you're putting down.
Hey, go ahead.
Hey, but no one answered my question. No one answered my question about the pick.
I was trying to answer it, Maria, but you know how they do us. So.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Yeah, because I
was trying to get an answer on that.
You know you're the op, man.
But yeah, I'm the op. That's why I get that treatment, and I understand that. But anyway,
hey, everyone, you guys have a good night. I'm gonna check out.
All right, dog.
Yeah.
Later, dude.
But anyway, to answer your question, Maria, y'all got a big three. So normally, if you're gonna try to pressure somebody, another person is open. You get what I'm saying? So if you pressure Caitlin, she gonna find Kelsey, and Kelsey might get a one-on-one situation. Well, if you try to press them both, you probably can kick it to Sophie. She can hit the shot, or you can kick it down low to AB. It's just all about taking what the defense give you. That's why I had that. That's why I was debating with Sean. It's not about how many attempts you take. You take what the defense give you because you want to take good shots. To answer your question.
Okay. Well, thank you. I am doing my best to stick to basketball. And when I'm not 100% sure about something, I ask.
Just don't mention Malcolm.
I get you, Maria. Maria understands. She know who to ask.
Maria, I bought a big bag of charcoal. The meat is in there. Sizzling, all that, because I'm gonna cook you. It's coming up soon. Oh, I'm gonna cook you. I got the charcoal, I got the lighter fluid, and everywhere. I'm putting you on the grill. It's coming soon, Maria.
Why you gotta talk shit? Because you know what? I'm gonna be turning around sometime soon and go, you know what, Courtside? You need to say I was right. So it'll come.
And I'll have no problem saying that.
All right, it'll be coming.
Hey, they said Courtside been wrong so many times. I ain't been wrong yet. I said they was gonna sign Kelsey. Then I said they was gonna sign Kelsey. Then I said they was gonna sign Kelsey.
Hey,
go ahead, LNJ. It's on you, man.
Yeah, no, but on the Valkyries, but before I talk about the Valkyries, guys, I want to say, hey, I love that Sophie anthem. That Sophie anthem was is the hit.
Yeah, that was good.
Hey, you got to take that to the radio station.
Crazy, man. I was up here.
Did you do one Courtside? Did you do one?
Yeah, I was up here 2 days ago.
I haven't seen it.
I was up here 2 days ago, and people asked me to do it, and I was thinking about how ways to do it, so it's not like the original ones that guy did. And it was kind of something that when I made it, I was trying to think of what you can do to stay out of trouble. That's how I made it. So like instead of getting into a fight, just do the Sophie, just point at a person. You know what I'm saying? You get into it with somebody, just point. You know what I mean? You get in road rage. Don't go. Just point.
Hey, don't be pointing at somebody with road rage, man.
Do the Sophie.
You're gonna get shot.
Hey, man, that was my thought process when I sat down to do it.
Yeah, no, but on the Valkyries game, I think if the girls stay locked in, like just like they did against the Aces, they basically stay locked in. On defense, I'm not worried about the offense. As long as they stay locked in on defense and continue to communicate and just make sure Boston stays out of the foul trouble. Like I like Boston having to be at the 3-point line because I think because everyone knows this team likes to flop just like OKC. It's like especially with Amir, like that girl likes to flop. Like I was like I cannot believe like the ref already calls a foul on Boston, but as long as Boston stays out of foul trouble, I think we have a good chance. I basically as long as Kelsey goes up with 25 and allow CC like because like just to take it easy, like allow CC gets at least 15, like just like allow she gets 15, 5 and 5, I'll be happy with that. But like Alonso, like, but as far as the score, I got them, man. I got them winning like maybe like 11 at least.
I got you. I think that was everybody, right? J Dub, did I get you?
No.
Oh, go ahead. My bad,
No,
brother.
Maddie hasn't spoken yet either.
Man.
They said what the Kelsey Mitchell song.
I'll make it.
All right, I'm gonna make one. Go ahead, bro.
I'll make it quick.
Courtside, don't forget Maddie.
Maddie, she dropped off.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I'll make it quick. I don't. Let me make this clear. I hope Indiana Fever win. I do not hope that they lose. I hope they win. Do I think they're gonna win? No. Mm-hmm. Right? I gotta see it. They gotta prove to me that they can beat good teams consistently. Right? Put together a good stretch of games. I hope they win. But do I believe they're gonna win at the moment? No, I do not. Because I just gotta see them do it. So if CC stays out of foul trouble, AB stays out of foul trouble, if Kelsey Mitchell is efficient, I think that can get it done. But we'll see. That's my take.
Hey, Courtside, and they're back home, right? On Wednesday.
Yeah, I believe so. Let me see. I believe so.
Yes, it's at Gamebridge.
Okay.
Go ahead, Tone Low.
All right, I think it's the crazy part is like y'all already played the how many times y'all played the Valkyries already? Is it 2 times or 3 times?
Twice. Yeah,
twice.
I think it's
twice.
Because normally what good coaches do, like the Valkyries coach, she's not going to show you the same look because everybody preparing for the playoffs now. So like just like with Olivia Miles, like New York shut her down. But then they say, okay, we're going to say this for the playoff. We ain't going to keep showing and let them have enough time to, practice. But I think the Valkyrie's going to give you a different look and see if that works. And then at the same time, they still trying to position themselves for the playoff. But I think Indiana, it's like I say, it's unpredictable. I think Indiana probably can win if they go down low to AB because the Valkyries are really small. You know what I'm saying? They're not really. I think if y'all play inside out, y'all win. But if not, if y'all don't make the right adjustments, y'all might end up losing. So that's going to be up to the coaches making adjustments throughout the game. That's my take.
I appreciate it. Hey, who's somebody trying to get in contact with me or something? What they say? Government see your phone. Such I don't know. My email is in my my comments on my channel page. If somebody's trying to get in contact with me,
it's Stephanie White because she heard you say charcoal and barbecue.
I see. I don't know what Shelly. Hey, Fro, what are you talking about, Fro and Shelly? I don't know. They was talking about
I have a question for everybody. I just want everybody just to like think about this. Like, what do everybody think about? You think the Fever should make a trade for our farm?
No,
they're not gonna trade.
Nobody getting rid of our farm. Nobody getting our farm. I'm telling you.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna say this real quick, and we're gonna get out of here. If the Fever, I know injuries happen as part of the game. If the Fever can stay healthy, we got a good chance anybody. That's how I feel, bro. If the Fever can stay healthy, I know health is a big thing. We got just as good enough chance as anybody. And like Brent just said, we coming off like a 4 or 5 game road trip.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they going back home, bro. Like y'all, like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the team ain't that bad, man. I know they didn't get OCAP. I know they drafted Raven. I know y'all wanted Passat. I know y'all don't want Dantes. I know it's Kelsey Mitchell's team. I know all that, bro, that y'all say. But if they can just stay healthy, man, they got as good a chance as anybody, man. And that's
it's not really about being healthy. It's about fatigue, though.
If they peak at the right time,
which is right now.
I still give him a little bit more because she's still juggling rotations, which drives me nuts. I think somebody said it before. Stop. I think it was Tony. Look, stop with the rotations. Get your rotation set and stick with it so that they can gel totally. If you can peak, let's say the last 10 games of the season, 8-10 games, you're going into the playoffs strong. And yes, I agree with you that we can compete with anybody.
Pete, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Pete. You said
so basically, if your bench can hold it down while the big three is out, you're good. Because, for example, say if you put Hines, what's her name, Hines in for AB, and Hines go out there and hold down a good 20 minutes. Let AB rest because you're trying to save out of energy for the playoff. But as far as getting like insurance, like a 5 and a good 5, a good 2, you know what I'm saying, to back up LC and back up AB, because you already got 3-point guard. That'll secure y'all, you know what I'm saying, throughout the playoff. That's all we saying, because fatigue's gonna kick in during the playoff.
Right, I got you. Hey man, salute to everybody pulling up. Anybody want to holler at me, you can come to the green room, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you guys pulling up, man. I'll drop the link one more time. I think somebody said they want to holler at me about something. Hey, but for everybody pulled up, man, salute to everybody for pulling up, man. We probably see y'all again tomorrow, not tomorrow, after the game on Wednesday. Salute to everybody.